Con Caja Rural no te comunicarás a través de móvil, ordenador, teleoperadores impersonales ni empleados desmotivados. Para nosotros lo más importante es el trato humano, cada vez con más oficinas y más personas, con cercanía, eficacia, profesionalidad y compromiso con nuestra tierra. Caja Rural de Zamora, gente como tú.
Buenos días. Saludamos a todas las personas que en este momento se conectan a lo que va a ser la retransmisión en directo de la jornada intensa, sin duda alguna, que viviremos este viernes en el Campeonato del Mundo de Puzzles. Charlie Kendall, buenos días.
Good morning. Buenos dias. Good morning, Eva. Here we are once again. It's semi-final day. The pressure's ramping up. And here we are, the first semi-final in the individual competition. Welcome to everyone around the world as well. Your family and friends will be watching. We're saying hello on your behalf.
Tenemos por delante la primera semifinal individual en la que van a participar las personas que se clasificaron en los grupos A, B y C, en las 3 series clasificatorias. De aquí saldrán 90 participantes para la gran final y serán los y las más rápidas.
So the 90 fastest of you in this semi-final will be going through to tomorrow's grand final of this year's championship.
Me estaban comentando desde la organización, Charlie, que todas las personas que han ido participando y las que no se han clasificado podrán recoger, pero a lo largo de todo el día y con su acreditación de participación en este campeonato, el puzzle de las semifinales.
And then the others who didn't get through, who missed out in quarterfinals, the puzzle will be available. This puzzle will be available to you throughout the day. There's no rush, but as soon as this competition started, you'll be able to get your hands on that puzzle.
Tenemos en esta sala en este momento 180 participantes que van a enfrentar, que vais a enfrentar un puzzle de 500 piezas, recordamos, inédito. Es del catálogo del próximo año de Ravensburger. Es un puzzle que nadie ha visto y que nadie, por lo tanto, ha podido hacer de forma previa.
So all 180 of you are up against a brand new Ravensburger 500-piece puzzle with an hour and a half in which to complete it.
Y tendréis un total de 90 minutos para completarlo. Pues vamos a mirar a la organización. El equipo creo que ya está preparado. No veo desde aquí a Fernando Álvarez Osorio, pero si me dicen que está todo ok.
Well, we think we've got the technical team saying it's ready. We just need to know one question to ask. Are you ready?
¿Estáis preparadas y preparados?
Let's go in
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Puzzle good.
Oh my goodness. Hello, everybody.
We're back.
Yes, this is the individual semifinal round one with competitors from individual qualifying rounds A, B, and C. I am your host, Valerie Coit from the U.S. and one of the co-vice presidents of the World Jigsaw Puzzle Federation, here with my co-vice president, Diarn Healy from Australia.
Good morning, everyone, or good evening, wherever you are in the world.
Yes, and look at this. Oh my gosh.
I love this puzzle.
This is so cool. Okay, so the puzzle for this is an unreleased puzzle, so none of these puzzlers will have had the opportunity to do this before, and I suspect that we have a lot of happy puzzlers right now because this is such a fun image. Oh my gosh.
This is going to be a really popular puzzle.
This is going to be so popular, so fast. I just cannot wait. I cannot believe looking at this list who is in this round.
I looked around the room and I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Right?
Look,
and I suddenly feel like we're really loud because this place is like a library right now. It got really quiet in here as everybody is just intently focused on their puzzle.
The competition's got serious now. You thought it was serious. You thought it was exciting yesterday?
Yes.
Wait till you see today. We've got serious puzzles in the room today.
Oh my gosh, yeah. This is just... It's an insane lineup of folks, right? So first off, what a shocker. I mean, well, not that shocking, actually. At table one, we've got Kati Reiner, who has right now the record for a 500-piece completion time at Worlds with under 27 minutes. I think it was like 26.
Oh, that happened.
It was crazy. Her time, why can't I find it? Was 26:39. She completed her puzzle in 26:39, ahead of Kristen Tuve.
Yes,
from Norway. Yeah,
the last time I was sitting here, Kristen had just made her record of 26 minutes.
Yeah, 26:56.
And then I heard that someone did better.
Yes,
and that was
it was like a little, about 20-second It was an 18-second improvement. I mean, close, but wow, it's just incredible.
That's incredible.
But that's going to change today because those were puzzles both of them had done before. So getting under 30,
yes.
I mean, I think that's almost impossible on a puzzle you've never done before. But we're going to see. We're going to find out.
Watch this space.
Right?
Watch this space.
Yeah.
Yes, so it's a very even playing field today. Not a single person in the room has ever seen this puzzle or completed this puzzle. So we're talking absolutely even playing field.
Yes. And I mean, just in this front row. Okay, so now we've entered the phase of the competition where the folks that have finished in the top of their individual qualifying division have their own table. They are given sort of an extra little privilege there. They've earned that right to get a little extra space to puzzle on. Less chance of getting puzzles mixed together like we saw a little bit yesterday. There you're getting a really good look at the image.
Isn't that beautiful?
Just beautiful. I don't even know where I'd start with this yarn because there's just so much fun in this image. I think I'm drawn a little to the octopus. I think I'd go straight for that because the orange kind of really stands out to me. But what would you do? How would you approach this?
Do you know what's actually standing out to me is the background layers. You see the dark at the top and then the sand in the middle. So you've actually got 3 or 4 really clear background layers.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's very layered. It's like you've got,
the dark blue at the top, the dark sand, and then the light sand.
You could sort that.
And the blue,
Right. You could sort that out a little bit,
so
divide it into like 4 sections.
Depending on how the pieces look on the table once you pour them out.
Right.
I'm really bad for looking at a picture and thinking I know how I'm going to approach it. And then when the pieces are all flipped up in front of me, my plan goes out the window.
Yeah.
Completely.
Right. Well, and I mean, obviously, I think we're going to see a lot of folks do an edge first. I mean, this is a very easy edge. I mean, it's so identifiable, the edge. You can just really clearly see, okay, this is where that's going to go.
Edge starter puzzle.
Yep.
For sure.
So, I think you'll see a lot of that. But you're right. That is kind of a clever idea of using the different backgrounds. Yeah. I mean, you've got that green corner up there, too, with the green background, and you could do that little chunk. So
and even that light blue section there.
Yeah, right.
So the background colours have caught my attention more than the forefront colours.
Right. It's interesting because it's a real mixture. It's not. I wouldn't I mean, I guess it's a busy puzzle, but I wouldn't categorize it that as that busy.
I think this is a great race puzzle.
Yes, it is a great race puzzle. I mean, this is so exciting because yesterday, at the end of the day, I mean, yesterday was a big day. We had 13 and a half hour day. It was started at 9 a.m. We ended at 10:30. It was really a whirlwind. And then at the end of the day, Lucas from Ravensburger drops this bombshell that we are going to have all of these puzzles. Well, first off, he just said you're going to love all of them. So I don't know what that means, but I mean, exciting, right? Hopefully.
Well, if this is any sign of what's to come,
exactly,
we will love them.
And then he tells everyone, oh, and by the way, these will all be available as of Monday on the Ravensburger website for the entire world.
I heard there was a bombshell at the very last second of the live stream.
So Joel, who just walked by, was on the live stream, and Charlie had spent all this time interrogating him about why can't we get all the puzzles everywhere? Why is it always this licensing issues? And, people in Germany get different ones than the people in America, and the people in Australia don't have access to the ones from, Iceland or whatever. And Joel's just like, dude, I don't know the answer to that. And then Lucas sits down and goes, oh, by the way, it's not an issue with these. They're going to be available
Joel
everywhere.
Genuinely didn't know.
Well, he was
convincing that he didn't know.
Well, he's the marketing, social media guy. I mean, I think he's probably a little careful about commenting on licensing issues within Ravensburger. I told him I would cover for him. I said, we've talked about this before. I'll answer this question because I can't get in trouble.
Yeah.
So that's how we approached it.
We are a little bit safe here.
Oh, yes. We're not
can let
accountable to anyone, are we?
No,
except for the audience. We're accountable to all of you, right?
Yeah.
So you're going to keep us on track, everybody who's listening.
We're your property.
Exactly.
We can let a few things slip. Actually, I've got a few special announcements
at the same time
today.
Please be nice to us, everyone.
Yeah, I did see someone asking for the name of the puzzle.
Oh gosh, I'm asleep on the job here. Yes,
that's why I'm here.
Wonderful
for you, Val.
Name, Ocean Whimsy, and the art is from Laura Conandick, courtesy of Pink Light Studio. Laura, nice work.
Whimsy's relevant because I don't know if you can see it home. We'll try and get
see up in that one corner there.
But we'll try and get the image close to the camera when it comes on us, because every character actually has a really cute little smiley face.
Yes, that's really good. I know.
See, they've got little cute smiley face, so it is a bit whimsical.
Yeah, it's so cute.
Even the turtle has a little smile with a dimple.
I think the squid is my favorite. Look at that cute little squid.
This is a gorgeous puzzle.
Dolphin. And sorry, I'm moving so much.
There's so much texture in it.
Yeah.
There's stripes and dots and dashes and squiggles. There's so much texture in it, which for me, that's what I go for in a puzzle. That's why I like landscape.
Yeah, I cannot wait to talk to puzzlers, because my guess is they're going to be very pleased with this selection, and I think we're going to see some fast times. Let's start to see some predictions out there in the chat. How fast is this going to be? I mean, I said it. I don't think we're going to see under 30, but I think it's very safe to say we're going to see 34, 33.
I think we're going to be closer to 30 than that.
Yeah. Oh, you really?
I really
okay,
do.
Diarn, let's put some money on this here. What we got? I'll bet you, maybe a cocktail on Sunday night.
Oh, please. I'll happily lose.
I think it's going to be between 33 and up is my guess. You think under 33?
28 to 33, I'm guessing. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it.
Bring in the action.
Look at the puzzle nails.
Oh, okay. So this is something sad to me, because I have not had a chance to do my nails. I brought stuff to do my nails and make them all cute. And then, here I am holding puzzles.
Could you do that with your nails?
Well, no, I'm not that talented. That looks amazing. I'm wondering who that is. Can we see who that is?
They are
I know Tammy McLeod from the U.S. She does really detailed nails like that, but I don't know that that's her.
Going by the colors, it's either U.S. or
that's
France.
True. It could be U.S. or France.
Or I've not had a good sleep, so it's not France, but we do have France on the screen now.
Somebody said 25. Oh, folks, I don't think we're going to get 25. That would be great for a pair, but 25. I don't know. that's physically possible. I mean, you've seen Alejandro, right?
We've seen them do it. I don't think
We haven't seen 25. We've seen Alejandro do 34 in competition. We've seen Teresa. I guess you're right. Teresa did do 30 last year, but she had done the puzzle before. That seems to be the caveat. If people have done it before, then maybe they can get to that 30 or under 30.
I think after yesterday, the people watching at home are building their confidence in these puzzlers. And they're thinking, hang on, these guys are better than I realized they were. The competition is fierce here in Spain.
But, you know, we want to keep it realistic because we also don't want to make it seem as though, you know, all of these folks can achieve the, you know, like crazy high level.
We don't want everyone to think you have to reach something in the 30s to be considered a fast puzzler.
Exactly.
Addicted to puzzles. Most of us here are addicted to puzzles. I think that's safe to say.
Exactly. Hey, somebody did the octopus. I told you. I was like, that is going to be a popular little bit because that would really stand out if you're a person drawn to that, you know, red or orange or bright colors. That's going to be the one you gravitate towards.
Yesterday, you were saying you're drawn to reds, and I have to admit, when I look at this color, when I focus on the forefront images,
that stuff
it's that orangey pink that's caught my attention.
Yep,
exactly.
I think the yellows too. I think the little yellow fish, but I think when you get into those thinner, like the branch coral that's like, you know, a yellowy orange, that gets harder. You know, you can grab those pieces out, but it's, I feel like a lot of puzzlers, like the turtle shell, for example, is another good little chunk, as well as the manta ray at the top.
The manta ray will stand out.
Right, they're more solid chunks. It's not like you're looking to connect little lines of color.
The a lot of the salmon pink on there, they're the most flat colours on the puzzle as well. They've got the less detail, so they will actually pop as big, solid sections of colour.
Oh man, Ocean Whimsy. This is the cutest.
It's gorgeous. This is going to be a really popular puzzle, I think. Oh, there's SJ from the UK.
Somebody in there just mentioned, okay, I know, we've barely mentioned who's in this round. Somebody was like, I think Alice is in there too, and that's the thing. We have so many people in this round, it's insane. I mean, just going down the list, we've talked to most of these people already because they've been over here because they've won in their division. So we have Veronika Hupdis from Poland, Teresa from Czech Republic, Stephanie from Germany, Lorenzo from Italy, Christian from Poland, Mari Black from the US, Melissa from Australia, killing it, Sophie from Denmark. I mean, the list goes on, folks. Astrid from Denmark, Amelia Korhonen, Amelia Chandran, Tobias, Anna from Spain, Veronica from, I mean, this is an insane lineup. Jean Ryder. I mean, Alice Rowe is at table 21. I mean, and we've seen her puzzling here. She's been doing an amazing job. I'm so proud of Alice. I mean, to go from one competition, then win a national championship, and now you find yourself at Worlds, and like I think this probably is her third in-person competition.
Yeah, she's outstanding.
And she's doing such a good job, and that's a lot of pressure for a 17-year-old. I'm so proud of how she's doing, and you know, whatever she does is going to be amazing,
isn't it? Yeah.
She's gotten here,
and she's got her parents here supporting her.
Yes.
And you did hear correct. Everybody, Val did say she's 17 years old and she won the USA National Championships. I took some time aside in the USA to talk to Alice when she won, and we specifically spoke about the school program that's coming to Australia next year. There's a new school program for all students in Australia, high school and primary school. And Alice was saying that she would have loved a puzzle club at her school. It's called Inter-School Puzzle Club. Go to the website or the Facebook page and check it out. So all kids, primary school, high school in Australia are going to be able to have puzzle clubs in school. So basically what we're seeing here at Worlds, we're hoping to introduce this excitement, this fun and this community to kids.
That's fantastic.
So yeah, when we saw a 17-year-old being Alice win the USA state national championships, I thought, oh my goodness, that it really is time to introduce the kids to this concept and give them the opportunity.
It's come up a lot in our conversation, actually. it was a really great insight, I thought, the other day. We had Becca Taylor from the U.S. She finished second in her heat behind Alejandro. She was very pleased with that result. And she came over and talked to us, and we were saying, you know, we're seeing just this amazing growth in the sport. Okay, there you're seeing Teresa and Kristen. Looking very evenly matched. I'd say Christian maybe has a slight leg up. Looks like she has a little bit more done there with the yellow fish there.
And looks like they both started with the border as well.
Yeah, and so Becca made this great observation. We were kind of talking about how things kind of leap forward quickly, you know, and how, you know, in 2019 you had a first, you know, world championship and you saw these amazing times and we all were kind of like, holy cow. And then here we are, and we're just like killing it, and those times seem like a bygone era.
Exactly. Oh, there's Hannah bopping away.
Yes, and then Becca said, you know what's going to be the next thing is when the kids get in it. Because she pointed out that with Rubik's Cube, I don't know what they call it, like speed cubing.
Speed cubing, they call it, yes.
You know, all the adults were doing it. They had these records that were like 17, 20 seconds, whatever. Kids introduced into the sport, 4 seconds.
The kids deserve a space on these stages.
Yeah.
And the reason we are taking it to schools is because for a child to come to a national event or a state competition, they're dependent on their parents to make that happen.
Yeah.
And if the parents don't know about it or the parents aren't interested, the kids aren't going to get there.
Yeah.
So we're like, how do we get the kids involved where the kids get to choose? Take it to their schools.
Well, and then they're also with kids their age, too.
Yeah,
so we've talked a lot about, like, we'd love to include juniors at some point or come up with a way that junior competitors can get involved. Spain has a really active junior program, and that's why you see like Gabi and Edu and some of these kids from Spain
they're
really
amazing.
Succeeding.
Can I just mention Rihanna on the right of your screen? She is so exciting this year. This is her very first World Championships.
Oh, really?
And she got less sleep last year as a spectator at home watching the live stream that she has at this event. She was the most dedicated supporter. She said
That's
she watched
fantastic.
every single minute of the live stream of the event, so she's delighted to be here this year. And there's Karen for everybody.
I would love to hear. I'm sure. I mean, right now in where I'm from, it is 2:20 in the morning. We are 7 hours ahead here. I don't know if anybody from my, home state are watching this, but I do see Americans that I recognize here in the chat. So we do have some folks that are getting up in the middle of the night to watch the competition.
Oh, thanks everybody.
Exactly. We're so happy to have you here. But yeah, I wanted to point out, so this is how insanely stacked this division is. Andrea Pang, who I can see right here from the desk, she was number 4 in the world last year, and she's at table 33, everybody.
There
so
you
that
go.
just tells you how this is going. And Andrea has been competing in the Euro Jigsaw Jam competitions, and she's been very competitive in those, and right up there in the top. Like I think almost every time she competes, she's right in the top.
Well, we've got a front row seat today.
Right,
and Andrea Pang.
Yeah, looking over, that octopus is looking like it's pretty together. There we're seeing Tobias from Sweden, who we talked to him and his pairs partner Sarah last night. I just am so interested to see how this is going to go when it's a brand new puzzle, because I think that does make a big difference.
Yeah, for sure. This person hasn't prioritized their border, which is interesting.
People are talking about 9:21 a.m. in Hungary, so same time as here. But other people, midnight watching
3:21 is that a.m. If that's a.m.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
I know who that is. That's Jim Eakin's Nerd Puzzle. That's Mari Black's partner. So that is why we have him watching so closely. He also coaches the Wicked Quick team. And he is a commentator on the Euro Jigsaw Jam live streams.
He comes under the category of husband to me.
Yes.
Last year we created the name husband for the very, very, very supportive partners, male partners, who really back their puzzle partners.
Yeah.
So we call them husbands, and it's such an affectionate term here at Worlds. Because we
see a lot of good husbands who are here with drinks and snacks, and you know,
taking photos,
supporting their partners.
So this lady from France on the screen, we've got Lily Cruz. She's going top to bottom.
Yeah, look at that. Very methodical. That's interesting. I mean, you could do that with this puzzle because you could just say, okay, I'm going to pick anything that has this dark blue background, and then that's what I'm going to work on first. And so that's a very good approach potentially.
Yeah, so I think that's just something that's fascinating.
Kristen's doing kind of the same thing. She's got more of the bottom built out, but she's basically done top down as well.
One of the things I find fascinating about speed puzzling is how differently everybody sees an image and sees the pieces on their table. There's no rhyme or reason to it. We all see it differently. And I guess seeing the people start from top to bottom are seeing the background rather than forefront. And then you've got others, you can see them working in patches, colour and pattern patches, and they're seeing the forefront of the picture.
Right. I do want to point out we were seeing Lydia from Sweden, and she was also making really good progress. Right. But I do want to say I'm feeling good about my prediction. We're at 2044.
Are you thinking Kristen's got this one?
I mean, I think she's looking like she's ahead right now. But I don't know that she's going to finish that in 8 minutes or 9 minutes.
So you think she'll place first in this round, but the time... Oh, we're 21 already.
Yeah,
okay, yeah.
I don't think your 30-minute is going to hold. Went. I don't think 7 minutes from now we're going to have a winner. But we'll see, Diarn. I like your optimism.
I'm happy to eat my words. That's okay. Oh, there's Katerina. Do you know what? Before I travelled to Worlds, this young lady on your screen was my pick for taking first place this year.
Really? You've got your eye on Kati.
I adore Alejandra, and nothing would make me happier than see him take it out again. But the way she arrived on the world stage last year with very little experience, I thought this girl is one to watch.
Oh yeah, she definitely blew us away last year, and I don't think she's slowed down.
No.
I think in the years since, I think she's been working pretty hard and putting in the time and really, she's going for it.
I think her with a bit of practice up her sleeve might be something very special in the puzzle world. Lydia from Sweden is doing an outstanding job.
Right? And there's Teresa. Also doing pretty good. She's got her edges fully together. Kristen, I think, really likes to keep it kind of loose there so she can slide pieces in and out.
So she can work from the middle.
Right? And I do think that this is interesting, though. I feel like she's got her stuff spread out a little more than I'm used to seeing with Kristen. But, I mean, there's still a lot of pieces left, so... I've talked a lot about when I've watched her puzzle on virtual competitions that she often puts puzzle pieces on top of the puzzle, and I'm like, what's going on there? But, I'm not going to question Kristen's methods. Clearly they work.
Yes, who are we to question Kristen?
Yeah. Okay, and we are joined by Daniela Berenson. So welcome, Daniela. Thank you for joining us.
So excited to be here with you guys.
I know.
Thank you very much for the invitation.
Yes, I was going to have you on the other day, but then you went over to the Spanish live stream and you never left. So is your home country Venezuela?
Yes, yes. My home country is Venezuelan, but my adopted country is the Netherlands. So I have two nationalities. Yes, yes.
Who are you competing on behalf of here this weekend? Both?
Well, for the Guinness World Record, I did the Netherlands.
Okay.
And for individuals, person solo, as Venezuela. And I just heard, I am super happy, thanks to my friend Mia, we got qualified to go further in pairs.
Oh,
congratulations.
Yes. Thank you very much. It's so exciting. Yeah, we went to sleep, but we didn't know, the website was crashing. I think everybody checking out.
I know, it was really late at night last night, and I was refreshing, and I finally was like, I'm in, and I was so excited.
Oh, wow. Congratulations. That's exciting.
Yeah, it's super excited.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, so, okay, what do you think? What are you seeing out there? What do you think of this puzzle?
I love the puzzle.
Right?
I love
Isn't it beautiful?
This is definitely my type of puzzle.
Yeah.
Like the painting style. I don't know that you can sort. You have enough pieces to make groups, and that make it flow. You know, it's very good. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I just collected.
It's like the entire image is made up of groups, like sections. It's a perfect puzzling,
but we're seeing,
speed puzzling image.
We're seeing a lot of the folks that are just kind of doing it from the top down. They're using that background as a means of, like, you know, kind of giving them a section to work on with the dark blue. It does look like it's going to get maybe a little harder here in the middle where it is more of a mix, because you know, the blue was kind of a big band, but now you've got a light brown, a darker brown, a light blue, you know.
Yeah, it looks like they're leaving the sand till the end. Yeah. Wow, it's so beautiful.
Would be hard to follow. The yellow,
the coral,
coral, I think that would be hard to. There's no like this. You could the pink flowers. You get
you
the
can follow the lines
Follow.
exactly.
This is a little bit. The yellow was a bit chaotic.
That yellow branch coral. I wonder if that's going to be the last bit we see.
I think it might be.
For a lot of them, is doing that kind of yellow branch coral in the middle. I'm surprised. I thought the turtle would go together pretty quickly, because that brown seems like it should stand out.
Possible to find, right?
Right? That's what it seems like, but we're not really seeing the turtle together for many of the competitors yet. So that's a really nice view that you're getting there. You could see the box and the puzzle.
Maybe the brown of the turtle's back is getting mixed up with the light and the dark brown backgrounds. Maybe when the pieces are separated, that's hard to distinguish.
So which rounds did you compete in so far, Daniela? Which puzzles have you had to work?
Yes, I got the Paris postcard.
Oh, wow.
So it was a kind of mixed feelings, because I was on Venezuelan TV last week before coming here to promote, you know, puzzling and all of this to spread fresh, nice news.
Oh, good on you.
Yeah, great, nice.
And then I explained to manage expectations that I'm just speed puzzling 5 months ago, something like that.
Oh.
That I will be here meeting really extraterrestrial people. Very competitors that are awesome. And I said I will do my best to finish. So when I opened the bag, mixed feelings, because from one side I said, okay, I will finish. Yes. Great.
Yeah.
By the other hand, I said, I'm not going to stand a chance. Yeah, there are many amazing puzzlers. And and Kathy finished in 26 minutes, was it?
Like 38.
And then I just said, keep moving. And I finished. So perfect. So mission accomplished.
Finished in the time, qualified, you're excelling. Nice. So you're new to puzzling?
Not to puzzling per se. I used to do for relaxing long time ago, since I was a kid. And I participated already twice with my family in the Dutch National Championship. That maybe you heard about that.
Yes.
It's from a Dutch cartoonist, Jan van Gasteren. Yes. Very busy puzzles. I love them. But we always have competed with 3 against 4. So I have to say 1,000 pieces puzzle, that type, we managed in 1 hour 50, considering 2 of my husband and my daughter. 3 of us. But then, you know, I heard about the Instagram Puzzlegram family. And wow, that made such a huge difference. And then I found friends. And then that's why I got enthusiastic to come here. So then we hope that for the Dutch, we have already 4. And now I have an international team here competing as well tomorrow. Yes.
Very cool.
So
you had the postcards puzzle, and then in the pairs, which round were you in?
Thunder lighting, the pink one.
The pink thunder
lighting. Yes.
How did that go for you? I mean, you qualified, so yay.
Yeah, but then to explain, we promised, my friend Mia and I, to do this for fun, to enjoy the best as possible. Yeah. Doesn't matter which puzzle is. We practice really a lot. So then we got it, and we said, let's split, because she's very good with gradients. So we started building it. At the end, we couldn't finish the puzzle. So 129 pieces left, a puzzle we never have done. It was our first time. So
a lot of people
we are very proud.
Before, right?
Exactly, because you know, when we finished, and then I lift up my chin, and then I look, I noticed a lot of people couldn't finish. Now, there was a hard puzzle.
That was,
It was very hard puzzle.
And
the thing is, the first 40 countries qualified. So we went to sleep not knowing what was happening and just
Yes.
heard that, we are all over the moon. Yeah, we're extremely happy.
Oh, we're
Yes.
happy for you too.
Thank you very much.
For you.
There's a lot of people waking up this morning to knowing their results. Unfortunately, some people are not waking up delighted. Some people thought they'd qualified and have discovered that they haven't qualified. But for you, I'm happy for you that you woke
Happy
up with
news.
a pleasant surprise.
Yes, indeed.
Well, this person's really cruising, and I'm trying to tell. Is that Victor?
No,
Is he in this round?
No.
He would not be
We
in
were
this
just
round.
talking outside.
Yeah.
Yes.
His two
No, right,
hands
yeah,
are working
Victor-
so
okay,
well
that's not
together.
That's Christian.
I just was. Oh,
That's
it's Christian. That's
Of course,
Christian.
of course.
I was like seeing the hands. I was just
Hypnotizing,
looking at
right?
the hands, and they were going so quickly, and I thought,
how
is
many-
that Victor?
He's also got so many pieces on top of his puzzle there.
Yeah, he does.
I don't
Yeah.
do that.
I know. Me neither.
Yeah, I forget. Maybe I should start doing a training, huh?
Oh my goodness. Is he
Wow.
gonna beat Kristen?
He's
Too?
flying.
Oh my God, that will be epic.
I think it's
Epic.
no. I think Kristen's got a slight edge. He has more white space showing there than Kristen.
Wow.
Oh well, here's something exciting just happened. Look at Kati just like moved a big chunk over and connect. Or no, sorry, that's not Kati. That
No.
is Veronica from Poland.
Yes.
She just moved that section over, and it was like, oh goodness.
The puzzle looks nearly finished.
I know, right? Oh my
And
gosh.
she's
you
done
guys.
that yellow. But she still hasn't
you're
done
right.
a turtle.
She hasn't done the turtle, but she did the yellow.
I was standing over there. I don't know. Did you talk? What will be the time of finishing? Did you already talk about that?
Yes. What's
A
your
little bit.
prediction?
What's yours?
It seems unfair now that I am joining you and watching this.
You got a slight
Well, I
advantage.
would say 35. You know.
That's
I
similar
guessed
to Valerie.
34. I guessed around 34, and you guessed
And I said
28.
between 28
28
and
and
30
30, yeah.
something.
You
There's
You
Hannah.
already owe me a cocktail. We're gonna keep
Yeah.
track of this.
So to show that notch of one
I'll
cocktail
put
to Val.
one cocktail to Val.
Hannah is, I'm so excited for Hannah. She was actually the fastest Australian at Worlds last year. And she dances.
She's
the
dancing.
look at her
whole
just
way
awesome,
through.
huh?
She's a joy to
Oh,
watch.
you guys. Okay, wait. Kati up in that left hand upper corner there looks
Oh, wow.
further along.
And Hannah's in the mix. So proud of you, Hannah.
I don't know how they're going to do this. Can we split the screen into 8 screens? Because I think that's what this is going to require in order to see all these top people
hope the
going at the
judges are
same
ready.
time. These judges, I know, I'm like, do we have enough judges? How is this going to go? I mean, they're going to have
Wow.
to be running from one table to the other at this
Yeah.
point. This is going to be so close, everyone. I can't wait to see what happens. I think Kati's got this. I'm now on Kati, Team Kati.
Is that
From Poland.
That's
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 Kati.
Veronica from Poland.
that's Veronica.
Yep, on the
Oh.
lower left, and then we're
Yes.
seeing
Kristen
and now we're
here.
back to Kristen. Oh,
Oh my
gosh!
goodness.
Though I said
so
that, and
exciting.
now I'm like, oh, but wait,
It changes
Yeah.
every
It
couple
changes.
of seconds.
I know. Oh my
Oh,
gosh!
she finally got the
everyone.
yellow plant done.
It's. I mean, I don't know if we're looking at 34. You might be right. It might be 35, Daniela.
Yeah. Yesterday I was by the Spanish, and I made it as well. I beat Eva and Jesus. Yes.
She's keeping track.
My voice is almost gone. Yeah, it has been so grateful.
I know.
You know.
I don't know if it would be any better if I was out there versus sitting here and talking, because when I go out there, all I do is talk to people all the time.
No, and yesterday after the last pairs round, all the Dutch we gather, and then we were just dancing and screaming, and it was such a nice experience.
Nice.
We
That's
were
nice.
together with the Benelux
Oh, you guys.
team.
Oh my gosh. Kati's got
Wow.
it. Kati's got it. She's got so
Kati.
few pieces left there. Look at that. Maybe 10. I think she's going to
Oh
do it
my
right
gosh.
right around
Wow.
34.
I told you
everybody.
this girl, we got to
Yeah.
watch her. She is some, and
look
the
at her.
best thing is she has
People
no
are getting
idea she's
excited.
about to
Yes,
win.
No.
Oh my God.
Well, nobody's won
Wow,
yet. So
wow.
yes. 33, 58. Look at
Wow.
that.
Wow.
I call it 34.
Wow.
Yes.
Yes.
under.
You were just right.
Oh, she is happy.
Oh, that's so exciting. And Kristen's going to come in right behind her, you guys. She had maybe,
Oh,
look at
that'll-
that. She's right there.
That's going to give her confidence for the final.
It is.
Yes.
How could it not?
Now, those with headphones on don't know what's going on. So
Right.
Kristen hasn't got headphones on, so she knows
Hannah
she's coming in.
from
'cause
Australia
Hannah has
doesn't
no
probably
idea.
know. But oh gosh.
Okay,
I
Kristen's
mean,
in
Veronica's
next.
maybe going to get third, but we haven't seen Christian from
Yes.
Poland in a while. 34-41.
Wow.
Well done.
Wow.
Puzzle
Fantastic.
superstar right there.
Yes.
This is so exciting.
It is,
Wow.
right?
Wow. Yes.
People on the live stream, wow, incredible, amazing. Kati, so good. Or are we talking Lorenzo? Kristen's taking a moment.
Yeah, it takes a lot out of you.
It really
Yes,
takes a lot out of
yes.
you.
And yeah,
You
and-
can
and
tell
know,
she's exhausted. She's like looking like she's breathing heavy almost.
Yeah.
to be able to concentrate and then to have the cameras on you and all the attention and the people and coming another picture. Yeah. It's quite a
lot.
thing.
Oh, there's Christian now
Demands a
up
lot.
from Poland in the
Yes.
upper right or upper left corner.
Oof.
Veronica.
Oh, I think
from
Veronica
Poland,
might
Poland,
come in
right
next.
the Polish
below.
are really
Polish
wow.
are really here this year, man. They have brought
Oh.
the action.
Exactly.
But I think she's got third place.
And is she missing a piece on the octopus's face?
No,
Oh, no,
there it
she
was.
got it.
36.
Wow. Now, Christian, what happened yesterday to Victor as well in the pairs?
That was so
Epic,
crazy.
epic.
That was an epic,
Yeah,
epic
they,
moment.
they couldn't find 2-3 pieces or something, and that was in the right next table. Oh my God!
And we have to talk about that.
Yes.
You tell the story, dear.
Katrina from the Australian
Look,
team.
Christian.
Oh,
well
there it
done,
is.
Christian.
Wow.
36, 30.
He's actually very enjoyable to watch.
He is.
Yes.
His hands are
Yes.
like Alfonso's. They move
Yes.
incredibly fast. Victor's the same way. Those
Yes.
three,
Right.
Alejandro, Victor, and Christian, their hands are like
yeah,
in fast
that was
motion.
really exciting to
Yes.
watch. So yes, Katrina came over today. She was on the Aussie team where the 3 pieces were taken from, and she wants everybody to know that she was aware that she may have had their pieces. So when she realizes they needed them, she actually stepped away from her puzzling and moved all those coloured pieces in his direction as a sign of good sportsmanship to say, here, please take from our
Yes.
collection. So it was
Yeah.
beautiful sportsmanship.
Yeah.
But I have to say, it was so exciting to
It
watch.
So exciting.
Oh
Yes.
my
Yes.
goodness, on
It
the
was
big
also
screen.
fun to tease Natalia and
Oh,
Victor
yeah.
about stealing other people's pieces.
Because, there's Alice flying
oh my
in.
gosh, Alice.
Yeah.
She's going to do it.
Wow.
Look at that. We have not seen
Alice.
Alice. I feel like we haven't seen her at all.
One more piece and Bob's your uncle, Alice.
37, 36. Oh, I'm going to spill the beans on that one. I have to tell people Diarn was challenged to include Bob's your uncle in the live stream, and she just did it. Nice work, Diarn.
I'm so embarrassed.
Bob's your uncle. Alice won. Nice work, Alice. Sorry, no, that's so funny. But yeah, no, 5th place. I mean, come on, Alice. You just got 5th place in your semifinal. That's incredible. What
It's
a great
awesome.
job.
And look, Valerie.
Yeah.
She's finishing where you were explaining.
Yep,
Yes.
with the branch coral.
yeah.
Yep. And this is nuts.
Yeah.
This is Teresa we're talking
Teresa.
about, everybody. This is the legendary Teresa we're talking
Exactly.
about, and she got 6th place in this division. 38-25.
Oh, is Hannah
That's
coming in next?
fantastic.
Come on, Hannah. We're all
She's
cheering
looking
for
a little
Rebecca.
too. I am cheering for Hannah because I like her vibe, but man, she looks chill.
This is what gets her through. This is
I'm like,
how she puzzles
Maybe
every
you
race.
should speed up a little.
Change her music.
Look, Hannah.
Look at that. Hannah from Finland.
It's so great to see all the happy faces at the
Yes.
finish.
She-
Yeah?
Oh,
But you
my
see as
goodness.
well how tiring might be. Yeah.
People ask very often, do you consider this a sport? What's your response to that?
I believe so. I believe so because you need to develop not only this physical strength, you need to develop as well the mindset to be able to do it.
Yep.
And then while practicing, you improve
Mari.
your techniques. And so, of course, it's a sport. Of course.
I agree with you.
Mari is one of the few, well, I would say U.S. competitors where I feel like her hands really move quickly as well. I mean, there's a lot of U.S. competitors who are fast, but I feel like when you watch her hands, she's really moving. Yes, of course.
She's finishing with just that turtle you're talking about.
Oh, yeah. But she was close. No. Well, I want to thank Daniela for joining us. We just had Kati come over, so we're going to have her jump on. But
Thank you. It
so
was
much.
a pleasure.
Come
So
back again.
Just to say a word, please, you can find the Benelux group in Facebook and in Instagram, Speed Puzzling Benelux. So we are very happy if we can gather more Dutch people from Luxembourg and from Belgium to join us. So thank you very much.
Well, thank you,
Valerie.
for stopping by. It was
Yes.
delightful talking to you,
Yes.
Daniela. Have a great rest of the week, and
Yes.
good luck in your competitions.
Yes, thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
Come on, Kim.
Thank you,
come.
Daniela.
Yeah, come on over, Kati. Thanks for coming over.
Hi.
Hi.
We have a special guest.
Hello.
This is so exciting. Oh, yeah.
Yes, Hannah.
Oh, Hannah from Australia.
Yes, Hannah. Look at that beautiful
Look at that.
face. Oh,
yes,
she's
yes,
happy.
Of course. I'm just going to write this one down.
Oh, Hannah, well done. So proud of you, girl.
Have you tried the
She's-
website? Is it not up there yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't tried.
I don't know that those are exact, but I mean, that's
33.
what I was, yeah?
This is a personal record of the first time.
Is it
try.
really?
Yes, it
That's
is.
a personal best for
I
you.
think so. Maybe New York postcard was faster, but
Oh my gosh, that's so exciting.
I'm shaking more than while assembling. Someone wanted to take a photo of me and wanted me to do the pickup challenge.
Uh-huh.
I couldn't do it. I was shaking so much. I broke
Oh,
it
that's
apart.
gorgeous.
Yes, I should say, I said
Because-
Kati Reiner, but there was a lot of applause, but we want everybody to know this is Kati we're talking
yeah,
to.
hi.
She's here.
Welcome.
And she just took first place, and there she is. And she just said that her time, which I know that this is the official time.
And
This
what
is
was-
what I wrote down.
Okay.
33:58.
about a
I know
minute.
it was just under 34, and you just said that was your
Holy.
new personal best
Yeah.
on a first try for
I
a
think
puzzle.
so.
We just
Maybe
witnessed
New
a
York
personal best. I
Yeah.
love that.
And Kristen,
Oh my
right around 34:41, so somewhere right, maybe like 45 seconds after you.
Yeah. I didn't expect that. And I
Oh, and Andrea.
Can't believe it.
Andrea, nice.
Andrea, well done.
Nice.
And we just watched
Oh, I
Melissa
like the t-shirt,
Townsend
rooting for
finish.
everyone.
Melissa Townsend's
amazing.
Australia's current national champion.
Yep. Oh, they're coming
And
in fast.
yeah, her
Look at
puzzle.
this. And now Sophie from Denmark.
She's fabulous.
Oh my gosh, they are coming in so quick. So Kati, I mean, you had headphones on, but you
Yeah.
knew nobody had finished
Yeah.
yet, right?
I mean, you realize if a camera person standing next to you or not.
Right.
And in the beginning, I felt like I was slow and nobody was standing around me. So I felt like, okay, maybe Christian and Kristen are going to be
Yeah.
faster than me. And then at some point, I realized I had very few pieces left and nobody had
and
finished.
no one's won.
And I was thinking, okay, it's only like around 20 pieces. It's going to be close. Either it's going to be tight or I'm able to win. And then, I was just like, and then I realized I had only 2 pieces and I was,
Were those last two pieces when you realised no one else
Yeah,
has won?
yeah.
Were they so hard to put in?
no.
Oh, okay.
They came in very easily, luckily, but I don't
Yeah.
know if there was something in that.
What's crazy is it was really hard for us to gauge. I felt like every few seconds we were like, oh, it's Kristen. Oh, nope, it's Kathy. Oh, nope, it's Veronica from Poland. Oh, nope, it's Kristen. I mean, it was
tight.
and Sarah. There's
I mean,
Sarah.
it's 1 minute only between.
Right.
That's tight.
I mean, and now look at
and
this.
she
It's just
told me,
one.
I just.
Good job,
How
Sarah.
exciting that 1 minute you were ahead by a minute, not behind
Yeah,
you beat
yeah.
Kristen. And
Yeah,
just watching
well.
you, I wish the camera.
Yes.
I wish the camera was on you because you're still actually coming down from that
Yeah.
excitement.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
so.
I
you're
needed.
so
yeah.
excited. It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, how did you feel afterward? I could tell Kristen was just sort of like,
Yeah.
whoa, yeah.
I don't have words.
You're still processing it. I love this.
My brain. I don't know. I just didn't expect it.
Really?
Like, I saw Kristen's times, and she really is an amazing puzzler. And my first time solves weren't as good as hers, so I didn't expect it. I was like, maybe I'll come in third. It's going to be hard because Teresa, Kristen. And then it's because I just didn't expect it at all that my brain has to realize that.
Does it have anything to do with the puzzle?
I like it.
Yeah.
I mean, when I got it out of the box, I was okay. This is doable. It's nice, and I really had fun doing the assembling. And
It was a great race puzzle, wasn't it?
But I talked to Kristen afterwards, and she told me that it wasn't her type of image,
Right.
and she didn't really like it.
Yeah. No, I know she's got a different taste in like what she feels like she's good at. And
I mean, if you look at it, at first it looks kind of busy because there are different textures and structures and very much lines. But actually, it is very distinct because you have those colored sections. So I feel like it's not too different from, like, for example, landscape images. Because you have those separable sections.
Yeah, I was saying it's got lots of texture in it, which is usually how you complete a landscape.
Yep. No, I mean, when we saw this, we right away were like, oh, we're going to see some very fast times with this puzzle. I just got to say, though, I find it so funny that you're like, you know, I didn't know how well I would do. And I'm like, you do realize you currently have the record for the fastest 500 completion.
You know, I myself and people kept telling that, you know, I practiced it several times. It doesn't really count.
Yeah.
I kind of expected this image to be up there. So, I mean, it's fair if everybody gets an unknown image. And then you can only compare. So, the record I set...
I have a feeling
really you should still feel good about that. It still counts in a way, Katya, because... I honestly, I could do that puzzle 30 times and I don't think I could get under 27 minutes. So that is still a remarkable talent that you have. Don't discount that. I know it's different when it's something you've done before.
I validated it now.
I was just going to say, I have a feeling you're still processing how good a puzzler you actually are.
Yes.
I don't think it's actually sunk in how much of an exceptional puzzler you are.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. You should feel really good about it.
Okay.
You should.
A little bit.
Oh, Karen finished.
It'll sink in one day.
Yeah. So.
Oh, the crowd are excited.
I know, right? I'm going to be really curious if in other semifinals, so we still have how many? Okay, I got to look at the schedule.
I'm curious if we're going to see a circle.
Right?
Maybe in the pairs division.
Right, maybe in the pairs. I think that's the popular
I think today's the day for a circle puzzle.
Yeah, yep. That's been a lot of the
I expect it to be the semifinals of the pairs for circles.
Not an individual?
No, because not 6. Yeah. I think they either do 6 circles for each division for each round or no.
Oh, really?
So I'm thinking.
Oh, so if this one's not.
Yeah. Like they have a similar,
for sure, the next semifinal will also be a normal.
You think?
Yes, I agree. They won't do square.
No,
we don't
I don't
believe.
think. I don't think they would.
I mean, anything can happen, but we don't believe they would do circles and regular puzzles in the same round.
Yeah.
So now that we've seen a regular rectangle puzzle, I think I agree. It wouldn't be in this round.
So for those of you watching, just so you should, I mean, one thing we could point out is how the tables are assigned now. We actually have data to go by. So they are kind of assigning the tables according to how people fared in the earlier qualifying division. So if you finish towards the end, you're going to be more towards the back of the room. If you finished closer to the front of your heat, you're going to be more towards the middle. And it works out because when you see the overhead shot of the room, it's like all the front rows are clearing out and it's just sort of working its way to the back of the room.
You can see now.
Yep. So yeah, all these folks in the front who are typically pretty quick, like a lot of them have finished. They've, you know, they're done. They've moved out of the arena or out of the dome.
Yeah, there's a sweep from the front of the room to the back.
Exactly. But a lot of people have finished. I mean, I feel bad we can't literally call every single one out. I hope the cameras are catching as many of them as possible. But, you know, we want an opportunity to talk to folks like Katya who have worked the puzzle. So, obviously, this type of image, a good one for you.
I think I talked to Kiara the other day, and we were saying that we felt like we are both good at any kind of image.
Okay.
And you have other puzzles who have big peaks in
Yeah.
like being both faster and slower on
That's me.
depending on the type of
too.
image. So actually that Chiara told me that she thought that I was good in any kind of puzzle.
Yeah.
That helped me a lot because I was thinking, okay, no matter what is coming up today, I'm gonna get there eventually.
Well, I do want to point out, Kati, I think you really put in the work. Like you do a lot of puzzles,
Well,
correct?
in the last 2 weeks I did nothing else.
Oh, wow.
But I have to point out, the year before I pretty much did like not much puzzles. Especially this year I had a lot of struggles with other things, and I didn't really have the capacity to do puzzles.
Okay.
And then the last 2 weeks I decided to, okay, I'm gonna focus just for the championship, and
Yep.
I bought 8 new puzzles from this year's collection, and actually 5 of them actually showed up in the.
Oh my
Lucky
goodness.
you.
Yeah,
And we
I mean it was intuition probably.
Right. You
We've
picked up
just
the
seen
ones. Oh,
Yvonne
nice
finish.
work. Yep.
Yvonne was
Yep.
not this year's, last year's national champion in the United
Yeah, the
States.
2022 national champion.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well done, Yvonne.
Yeah, and talking about practice, I feel like the images of the new collection are easier than previous ones.
Yes.
So I didn't really think that I had improved within those 2 weeks because, I mean, I expected, or the images were easier. So the times like finishing under 40 minutes, I didn't really know how to think about that because the images looked easier.
Yeah.
But apparently I have improved, I guess.
I think you have. Well done.
Yeah,
Thank
right.
you.
I'm so happy for you. That was just so exciting to
I am
watch.
so-
Yes.
As a viewer, I mean, we're all just rooting for you. I mean, we're rooting for everybody.
Oh, that's so
It's
cute.
so inspiring. But you know, I love having you on the live stream. It was so fun having you on the Guinness attempt
Thank
the other
you.
day. And I mean, yeah, you're just a delight. So keep up the good work.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. It's really kind.
I'll let you go.
We cannot wait to see
Celebrate.
you in the final.
Yes, exactly. Nice job.
See you later.
Yeah.
Just saw Jessica from Australia. Come on, Jess. There's a lot of people finishing one after the other now.
No, it's just constant.
Come on, Jess, you've got this. 51
It is just
minutes.
constant clapping in the dome here. Everybody's
the-
just finishing left and right.
Sounds like the spectators have woken up with a lot of energy. Very lively today. Come on, Jess. Yes, well done. Jessica Bennett from Australia.
Nice.
Probably the biggest collection of Ravensburger puzzles in the country, I would say. Jessica? Very dedicated collector.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really?
Yeah, an incredible collection
We
of
have not
Ravensburger
talked
puzzles.
much about collection, so maybe you're going to have her on at some point.
Oh,
later
she would
today,
love to talk
Bjorn.
about her Ravensburger collection.
I am going to try to check the results. We were having a lot of website issues yesterday, but let's see how it goes today.
Yeah, there's really a window of finish. Well done, and we're only in the 50-something minutes, 52-second minute. These are outstanding times. Well done, everybody.
Yes, I know. It's like it feels like we're almost done. We are not. We have, let's see, 37 minutes of competition left. And I'm wondering if this is almost going to be, and there's Michelle Casper.
From New
Nice.
Zealand.
We just missed her finish.
Oh my
I'm
gosh,
sure they'll go
on
back.
your screen right now
Yeah,
is the
there she
only
is.
deaf participant we have at Worlds this year.
That's fantastic.
That was...
Oh, and there's Jessica from the U.S., 97. Oh, nice job. 53:15. That's an excellent time. Oh, gosh. We can't even catch them all. There's so many finishers. This is great.
So, yes, I'd like to do a shout out to Jessica Mack from Singapore. She's Malaysian heritage but living in Singapore. She is completely deaf and is our only deaf participant at Worlds this year. And I will actually take this opportunity. I've got some news.
Oh, really? Is this one of the things you told me you were going to surprise me with?
So Jessica and her husband, Yong, They live in Singapore, and they are organising the very first deaf puzzle competition.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, so this year it is Singapore participants only, but as of next year, they're not only going to be supported by Ravensburger, but they're going to also include deaf participants from Malaysia, Thailand, and Australia. So that is really
great.
exciting news, and I think it's beautiful. I'm so happy for them, and at Worlds this weekend, they actually got support from Ravensburger who will be supporting them for that event.
Oh, that's so great.
So their first event is October, but they are really looking forward to next year. They expect it to be really big next year, and I'm 100% supporting them.
Yeah.
So the first deaf jigsaw puzzle competition.
That's very cool. Well, that is one thing I do enjoy about this, is that it is a fairly accessible sport, you know? We have people of, you know, just a lot of different capabilities
Everyone
that
can
can
do it.
participate in this, right?
Everyone can do it.
One of the things I get asked a lot is, when is there going to be a senior division? And as I get older, I'm like, that's not looking like such a bad idea.
See, the way I see it is, this is the division. Everyone
Everyone's
can do it together. We don't
That's
need
true.
to segregate
It's
divisions.
true. Until the kids get really fast.
Well,
and then we're going to be like,
Give them
okay,
their
well,
own
we're never
division.
winning anymore. We got to have a senior.
Kids are out. Kids are out now. But that's it. Even the kids don't. When we talk about introducing the school kids, we're not separating. They're actually going to be a part of the general competition. So I truly believe we don't need to segregate any ages, any sexes. Everyone in the one race are all included, all equal. Well done.
Oh, I'm looking at results. That I did manage to get to the results page a moment ago, and there were only 27 finishers listed at this point. Let me check again. 28 now. And that was up to about the 48-minute mark. So the way it works, folks, is the volunteers, there's a slip of paper on all the tables. The volunteers will kind of monitor a puzzler just as they're getting close to finish. They write down their completion time. They bring it over to a head judge table, and then that person enters all of the results. So sometimes things shift because they enter one, and then one gets to them a little later, and it turns out, oh, that one actually had an earlier time, so now that bumps them up. So stuff can move around a little bit in the results. You'll notice that.
So it ain't over till it's over.
Exactly. And then we also notice, you know, the qualifying a lot of times isn't posted until later because of the country rule, you know, where we want to include as many people as we can from different countries. So one of the things that's a little different in this individual semifinals, so I mentioned we have 180 participants, so there were 60 that moved forward from each division. 180 in this round, and then 90 of those folks will move into the final round, which again, we have 2 semifinals, so 90 from each, so it'll be 180 in the final round. The country rule in here is a little bit different. We want the best participant from each country, up to 45 countries. However, they do have to complete the puzzle. So in this round, if you're from a country and let's say they only have one representative, like you're from, I think Vietnam, for example, I think they maybe have one representative. If you made it now into the semifinal, but then you don't finish the puzzle, that doesn't guarantee you're going to move in.
I think that's a fair call.
Yeah.
I really do think that's a fair call because we're talking the finals at the World Championships.
Right, exactly. So it'll be 45 countries, up to 45 countries included if we have finishers from 45 countries. Then after that, it's just based on your time. What happened there?
That was interesting.
Was there a piece in a bag?
A competitor who had finished just came over. Oh, no, spotted the person next to her had a piece in her bag, so she went and got it out of the bag for her.
Oh, I don't think you're supposed to do that. I think you're supposed to let them discover that on their own.
Yeah.
They were being helpful, but I mean, typically, it was Jeanette. Somebody just was asking on here, did Jeanette finish yet? Well, we just saw that she was putting her puzzle away, and I think she helped that person and gave them their piece.
She just, Oh, do you know what? I'm glad that didn't happen
in
the
top. She's not a volunteer, right? So.
Do you know what? At first I thought it was a volunteer, and then I realised it was a competitor.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like to see that happen if you're finishing top
we might
three
have Charlie make an announcement that
in
you're
the
not
finals.
supposed to help your co-puzzlers. That is a rule, folks.
Do you know looking at something like the Olympics, what if you have runners in marathons who actually stop and carry their
They actually
competitor.
will allow that. I've seen that where people will help them.
Is that similar?
I guess. I don't know if we do have a rule if a participant can help another participant. I know the judges have to remain objective,
neutral,
right? Or neutral. So if a judge sees a piece on the floor, they don't pick it up and put it on the table. Another reason they don't do that is because it could be
the wrong
person's piece. So you don't want to have a judge being responsible for putting a piece on the wrong table.
Well, we saw yesterday how far
person.
Someone's piece bounced.
Right, exactly. So that can happen. So the judges are told, do not pick up pieces you see on the floor. Leave them there. The person, when they see that they're missing a piece, then they'll recover it. Same with the bags. We don't throw away the bags until the entire competition is over, because often a puzzler leaves one or two pieces in the bag. They stay on the floor. So when they finish, if they're missing a piece again, they look for it themselves. So the judges aren't. She thought she was done, and she wasn't quite done. So that's like one of the. It's a tough thing as a judge when you see that. When you look down, you see a bag and there's like 2 or 3 pieces. It's like, oh, you want to help, but honestly, it's to be fair, you need to just kind of leave it be, and they'll discover it on their own.
But yes, that's just opened up a whole new question.
Yeah, we got to ask about this.
Participant.
That was Jimena. I got to give her a shout out for
finished.
Chronicus Puzzlers from Colombia.
She's lovely. She's here every year, isn't she? And Anna from Cyprus. Well done. I didn't know her name. I know her face, but yeah.
I just realized, okay, we're at an hour. We should get a puzzler over here. I'm going to see if I can find somebody. Let's see. You know, we haven't spoken to Christian from Poland. I don't know if Kristen Tuve is around, honestly. I don't
Do you know what?
her.
I'm just feeling so warm and fuzzy right now. I just looked over my shoulder, and the Aussies who have either finished their race or are competing in a different round are standing here
bring Melissa over?
waving their Australian boxing kangaroo flags at the Australian competitors who are still going. Like the support is so.
Yes, that's true. I don't want to interrupt the what's going on. They're
so
waving
excited.
flags. They're cheering. Oh, Louisa just finished. That's why.
The support that they all have for each other is just so amazing, and I think that's why we all want to come back every year. It's next level.
It's not just addictive, the puzzling aspect. It's addictive to hang out with all these wonderful people.
Well, Louise Jacket just finished. That's who they were just waving their flags at, and she did her personal best yesterday.
Yeah.
So she celebrated with a glass of red wine, Spanish red wine.
From Portugal. Oh, I feel like I know I think it was 70. No, I missed the number.
Yeah, Chile. Oh no, we got a piece missing. Oh. Well done. Denmark, fantastic result. Mariandria from Colombia, well done. She's got the support behind her. By the looks of it, she was very relieved with her result. For a lot of people, finishing in 1 hour and 15 minutes is a challenge they have accepted, and that's their goal when they're here, is to finish their puzzle within 1 hour and 15 minutes. 75 minutes, which is, it's a short time. Oh, she's overcome with emotion. Oh, gorgeous. I'm wondering if that's a personal best time. Well done. Not too many men in the competition. Now this lady's finishing with the dark blue section, which a lot of people started with the dark blue. Very interesting.
Mm-hmm. But I called it. She's doing that branch coral last.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep. Well done. So keep in mind, when you see tears at this event, they're not always sad tears. More often than not, they're happy tears.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
More often than not, they're happy tears.
Aww. They look like so happy for each other.
Yeah.
They look so happy for each other. That's wonderful.
Oh, I love that shirt with the dinosaur.
Oh my gosh. I got to get more creative, Diarn. At least you're wearing your Australian shirt today. I'm just wearing like a plain old black button-up. I was like, you know.
You're classy. You're classy.
I'm trying to class it up.
Do you know what? Can I just say, I was going to try and dress up a little bit for you today, Val.
Yeah.
But I didn't expect to qualify yesterday for my pairs division, so I've had to come in my racing gear today.
You're abandoning me for one whole division to go, compete.
I know. I can't tell you how happy I am to be doing that.
The audacity. The audacity, Diarn. You just, advancing in this competition. What are you going to do if you go to a final? Don't go to a final.
Oh, my gosh. If I go to a final, I'll be one of those people crying.
Of course, I'm joking. I hope you make it in the final. I'll just miss you terribly.
I'll be back as soon as I can.
You'll finish it really quick, and then you'll run right over it.
I'll finish as quick as I can.
Yes.
I'm actually puzzling with someone who's very much faster than me, a lot faster than me.
Mm-hmm. So
she's been very gracious letting me puzzle with her.
That's going to be fun. Actually, when you're done in your pair semifinal, you should come over and join you obviously take a moment to decompress. But I'd love to have you come over and then talk about what it was like to do the puzzle.
Chat to the winners. Chat to the winners. They're more exciting. Well done. Oh, the guys are coming in hot. Well done.
Hi.
Well done. Edneia from Brazil. Edneia is the president of the Brazilian Jigsaw Puzzle Association. And one from Argentina. Oh, that last piece. Well done. And Paula from Brazil. Congratulations. Yesterday, Paula, before her individual race, was, I think, the best I can describe it, meditating. She was sitting at her table with her eyes closed and she was getting in the zone. Everyone has their own way to approach a puzzle race. Oh, I'm loving Edneia's tattoo. I've not seen that until now. And Brazil have their very first National Jigsaw Puzzle Championship coming up this year, which is exciting. Did you know that, Val? Brazil have got their very first national jigsaw competition this year.
I heard about that.
Well done, Josh.
Oh, I love that shirt.
I hope he's not wearing someone else's shirt.
Isn't it good? Those are great shirts.
Very effective.
I can see.
Looks like most of the room have finished, so let's hope we get a few more finishes in the last 6 or so minutes.
Oh my God, I'm so happy right now. We have a very special guest joining us soon. Oh, I'm very happy right now. We have a very special guest coming soon. You'll see. I'm excited about
you're not
this
telling
surprise.
me.
I'm not going to tell you because you are going to
nervous
be
now.
like, what?
Oh, don't, you're making me nervous. I'm looking over my shoulder.
I put Jigsaw Joel on the job, and he has come through for everyone. So if anybody's been watching the live stream and heard previous conversation, they're going to be very excited about our guest that's coming over soon. And I'm like going to get my camera ready so I can get a selfie. Spectator. Okay. It's a very, I'm giving you a hint. It's a very special spectator.
I did not see this coming. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm like, who's it going to be?
Yeah, you can just
and I just said to Valerie, I took the microphone off and I said, Valerie, am I going to know who this person is? And she said no. And I thought, oh, well, this is a bit embarrassing. And she said, it's a spectator. And I thought, oh my goodness, is someone like Taylor Swift arriving? Like, have we got a celebrity arriving?
We do have a celebrity.
You're not going to believe who has just arrived.
We have a celebrity.
You are not going to believe this.
Well, you can come over. Yeah, have a seat. Yeah.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having us. This is Chabella.
Chabella.
Oh
Has
my
anyone
gosh.
guessed yet who our special guest Chabella is?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, we got to get the camera over here, Raf. I hope you're paying attention with Chabella. But oh, I am so in love.
So she came all the way from Mexico.
Oh.
Yeah.
So Chabella is the Chihuahua, everybody, that I have been obsessing about on the live stream.
Is Chabella wearing a dress?
She is.
Chabella
let's
has
take
a
off the-
dress
Yes,
on.
let's take off her
jacket.
jacket.
And Chabella's collar is almost as big as Chabella. Oh, look at the dress.
Gosh,
Oh my
she's wearing
goodness.
a dress. Oh, there she is. She's on camera. And you're the most adorable little baby. Oh, she doesn't like me. She's making noises. She's making noises.
She makes that noise for absolutely everything. It's her happy noise. So.
It's her happy noise. I have two Chihuahuas. I know a Chihuahua attitude when I see one, and I think Chabella has some attitude. Oh, but she is giving me a lick.
So I wish I
maybe
remembered
I'm not so
the
bad.
name. There's an Instagram
Chabella.
account taking pictures of all the dogs of Worlds.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So.
Oh, okay.
So
Well,
she's
we're going
been
to have
on
to
it.
find out this Instagram account. But Chabella, I'm so excited that you came over. Okay, Joel, I'm handing you the camera. You've got to get a photo of me.
This
with
has made
Chabella
Valerie's day.
Because I am so excited for her. But she's like, don't. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. I love her so much.
I love her
you.
dress.
You're just a little potato.
A little potato.
Thanks so much for having us.
Oh
Did
my
you want
gosh, of
in
course.
Spanish? Do you want the Spanish version of the interview?
I mean, go on over if you want.
okay,
I bet
we'll
they
do
would
that.
love that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you so much.
great to
Thank
meet
you
you
for
guys.
dropping
Great
by
to
with
meet you.
Chabella.
Oh my
Thank
gosh.
you.
Okay. Live stream made. My
I-
day has been made. I mean, fantastic.
I would never have guessed in a million years that was going to be our special guest, our surprise special guest.
That is hilarious because I literally asked Joel, I was like, can you find somebody? Like, see if they can come over. And he's like, I can't find any of the winners, but I found Chabella. I was like,
Okay.
bring her. Oh
Do
my
you know what?
gosh.
Let's give the last couple of minutes of attention to the puzzlers we have left. From where I'm sitting, I can see one, possibly two puzzlers left.
People are like, I need that Insta account. We'll try to find out, everybody, what the Insta account is that's tracking all the dogs at Worlds.
Her puzzle at the top, if she just shuffled it over, it'd all connect. I think those two are our last puzzlers.
I was just going to say, are
She's
we
going to do
finish
it.
before the hour and a half?
52.
Oh, yes. Who is this?
Christina from Spain is going to finish in the time. Well done. Oh, it's the wrong piece.
Oh, no, what?
It's not
got
hers.
it left over. Oh,
She's finished it. Well
that's
done.
Great, though. Good job, Christina.
In the nick of time.
Oh, we still have a few more, it looks like. But, I mean, this could still happen for these folks. I mean, they have an hour and a half in this division.
My apologies. I did not see, is it Karen from Brazil? There was a volunteer between her and myself. I couldn't see. Look at the room cleared out. Oh, there's that dog.
I was just going to say, Chabella has made it again onto the live stream there,
Look
everybody.
at the dress.
I love Chabella's noises. I don't think Chabella was like too excited to be held by a stranger, but she was adorable and she was doing the kind of a.
Is she going to bite us or is she saying,
I wasn't worried
pat me?
because like I said, I have Chihuahua Winston, no longer with us, but he was a crabby little guy. And now I have my Chihuahua Peanut, who is very sweet.
Peanut is the best name for a Chihuahua.
Yes. Everybody on the live stream last night got to see a photo of Peanut, and they were like, oh my gosh, we love Peanut.
Is she accepting she's not going to finish in time?
I don't think.
Keep going.
They have an hour and a half, DR, not an hour and 15. She could still finish.
My apologies.
Yeah.
The last race I was involved in was an hour and 15. My apologies. I thought we were down to the last seconds.
Like, I'm pretty sure she has an
Thank
hour.
you for correcting me.
9 to 10:30, so she has an hour and a half.
She might do it.
Yeah, she could still do it. I think
you can't give up at this stage.
I think it's going to happen.
However, I have to say, she's in the very last row of the room, and she is able to see all the empty tables in front of her. That is a little bit daunting. It's a little bit overwhelming. So maybe that was the shaking of her head that I could see, is that she was feeling like she's the last one. And no one wants to be the last person, but in the same token, no one cares if you're the last person.
No, nobody cares. Honestly, at Nationals, at the U.S. Nationals, we have had such great support for those people that are hanging in there and that are trying to finish still, when they're the only one left.
Keep
and
going.
It's a nerve-wracking thing because, the live stream's going to be kind of focused on you now. But what's great is, like, we've literally seen the whole place, like, chanting their name and, really encouraging them. So, yes, this is...
She's very conscious of everyone watching her, I think.
She is.
But do you know what? If she finishes it in time...
She will get the biggest
roof
cheer.
will lift off this
Karen
place.
From Brazil, exactly. And she can do it. I mean, she's got 14 minutes, and she's made great progress. I think you're right, though. She's distracted by how now everybody's watching her. Yeah.
But if she gets ahead, here we go. That'll help.
Yeah, look
if
at
she gets
that.
ahead
Nice
in the
big
zone,
chunk.
nicely done.
Right.
She's got a pep in her step now.
Yes, I was just gonna say. And there's.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
So can you tell from here, Darn? Is it just the two puzzlers left? It looked like one from Poland. And here we have, Karen from Brazil. I think that could be the last two.
I only see two, but I said two earlier when there was more. But yes, I can see two now. But the lady from Brazil, she has the spectators right behind her, so she's very conscious.
I'm not sure how to pronounce this name. Gosha?
I'd say Gosha.
Gosha from Poland?
I went to school with a Gosha from Poland.
Gosha, okay. So Gosha is, very intent, keeping going, placing pieces pretty frequently there.
You've got to keep going till the clock stops because, like we say, we go by piece count.
Yep.
And if you have pieces left, guess what? That's your goal to beat next time.
I mean, that's most of it. You're kind of competing against yourself and your own best time.
That's
and
what I
just
love
wanting
about
to
puzzling.
Continually improve.
Yeah. I mean, I come to Worlds every year, and I know I'm not even going to get close to winning anything. Like, I think I'm sort of at the lower end of the field. However, I'm only competing against myself, and if I get my personal best, I'd celebrate like I've just won the World Championships.
And I do want to point out, like, these folks are from countries with big representation, Brazil and Poland. So they're good at puzzling. They made it into this round, right? Like
Exactly.
it
We're in the
wasn't like a
semi-finals.
country rule type of
No.
deal where they're the only person from their country, so they got to advance. So they've made it in here fair and square, and so I still think they have it in them to finish this puzzle.
I hope
in the
she
hour and a
realizes
half.
she can do this.
Yeah,
I hope she
yeah.
realizes.
She's
Look, her
down there.
face has
She's only
changed.
got a few puzzle
Her
pieces left.
smile's getting bigger and bigger.
Karen's about to get a big cheer.
Oh, they've already
They're
started.
already started clapping for her.
Come on,
She's
come on.
smiling. She's like,
She's
yep,
got
it's
it.
gonna happen.
There.
There it is. Nice work. 1:18. The thing is, that's a good time.
That's a fabulous time.
1:18:38 or something. You know, that's a good time.
Now she's soaking up the attention. Good on
Yes,
her.
Good for her.
You're right. 1:18's an outstanding
that is not
time.
a bad time. We're all acting like, oh, you know, they're right at the end of their
No.
division. It's like, you guys, it's only an hour and 19 minutes.
Well done.
A lot of people can't do a puzzle in under 3 hours or under
Exactly.
2 days. I
Exactly.
mean, I talk to people all the time that are like, wait, so you don't take like 2 weeks to do your puzzle?
Oh, she can't see that. Oh, she's
Oh,
just
no,
spotted that it goes together. She's shaking her head.
Okay, well, that's going to help. If
Yeah.
she's figured out that she had a false fit somewhere.
No,
or
it's
there
not a
was-
false fit.
or
They
just
were
was-
separated, and it didn't occur to her that they go
just
together.
go together.
So the shake of the head was, how
Yeah,
did I
figuring
not
it
see
out,
that?
Right. I still think she could do this. She's got 10 minutes. There's not that many pieces
She
left.
gets on a
I
roll.
think she's going to do it.
And puzzling can do that. You
Yeah.
you can have a sort of stale moment and think, oh no, I've blown it, and then all of a sudden, bam, 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 they all go
Right?
in.
Somebody said, yeah, my fastest 500 piece is 3 hours, 54 minutes.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, right? I'd be thrilled if I finished a puzzle in an hour and 19 minutes. Exactly.
I remember I was doing puzzles. It was always between an hour and a half and an hour and 45 minutes. And I remember when I got around the hour 20 mark, I was like, oh, I think I'm a fast puzzler.
Yeah,
I think I might have just
You
changed
are a
category.
fast puzzler. I'm so amazed. I don't think this has happened in my recollection at Worlds, where we've had a division.
We've cleared the room.
And we've cleared the room. Do you remember that ever happening before?
Not at Worlds, no.
So I think that's an indication of how
good the competition
yeah,
is.
how much the competition has really driven up people's abilities. Yep.
Do you know what? I think I'd be shape sorting by now.
Oh, I don't know. Isn't there
that-
enough going on in the picture that you don't really need a shape sort? I don't know that this
But
is a
everything-
shape sort puzzle.
Yeah, true. You're right. It's not.
Unless you're, maybe visually challenged in some way. I mean, if you had color issues or something like that,
She's
maybe
just
that
got
comes in more handy.
A section from almost. She's got pieces from
I
so
know.
many sections
she does.
missing.
And that's the thing, though. Like there, she just put those two in, and it's like, oh,
So
that
there's
just
plenty
makes
of
such a huge
clues,
difference.
yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
She's gonna get there. She's
Yeah.
definitely gonna get there.
she had pieces from
Yeah.
everywhere. So most people were doing a full section
Yeah.
and then moving on to the next section, but she had
Yeah.
lots of them.
I can't believe I'm telling you, Chabella is like my service animal right now. I feel so energized after that.
I can't believe her little grandma dress she was wearing. I think she needs a cooler
Sorry, I know
outfit.
I'm obsessing, but I just can't. I can't get over it. I love that little Chihuahua so darn much. It really did. It just lifted me. Whatever exhaustion I might have had from from not getting enough sleep so far this week, that just changed everything. Oh yeah,
Look how big her collar looks.
Yeah. Keep going, Gosha. You've got this.
Do you know what? There is time for her to finish it. If she, sometimes getting to the end of the puzzle, you start picking up pace.
Yeah.
If that happens to her,
Oh,
This will be so exciting.
Jim said, looks like about 40 pieces left. She can do it, and I agree. She can do it.
Yeah.
She's making progress. She's still got 7 minutes.
There you go. She's
7
getting
minutes is a
support
long
from around
time.
the world.
Yes, she is.
I love that.
Somebody said Chabella and Peanut as the picture of the individual final. Maybe next year.
That actually, fur is something that puzzlers do not like.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And have we had a fur puzzle yet? We have not.
No. We haven't had
Is it gonna
circles. We
happen?
haven't had fur.
Yeah, we haven't. But we didn't have fur last year.
That's true.
Yeah.
We also haven't had a crazy busy puzzle either.
No, not yet, but I suspect that's where we'll get some in the 1,000-piece range potentially. Because that was where we saw, I think, the more busy puzzles last year was in the teams division when we had 4,000-piecers and we had a couple really busy ones.
Pear's had that staircase one that just kills me.
Oh, yeah, the archaeologists.
Look at all those beautiful volunteers
Look at
all
that.
helping out.
They're
They're
getting that
amazing.
room ready for the next round.
We value our volunteers. We appreciate our volunteers.
Yeah, they're already putting the puzzles out. We do not get much time, folks, to get things transitioned. I mean, we have one contest ending and, maybe it ends, 10:35 or whatever, and then at 11 we're off, So it really is a Herculean effort, I would say.
It's the next puzzle coming out, next unreleased puzzle.
Somebody just asked, how is the climate in the dome? I will say, I am loving this. I'm sure the puzzlers are not crazy about it because you may notice we have artificial lighting happening in here today because it is a cloudy day out. It's very nice and cool in the dome today, though.
Today is much more comfortable than
I'm
yesterday.
loving it. I feel so good. I'm not sweating. I'm just sitting here in total comfort.
Yesterday was horrendous.
Oh, gosh. Look at how much progress she's made.
Come on.
She's just got that, and there it is. She's got that branch coral part that I said was going to be the hard part.
She doesn't know how long's left.
I know.
I wonder if she knew that she's
maybe not looked up at all. So yeah.
Oh my gosh, she is going to do it.
She's going to do it.
She's picking.
Look at her. She's got a good
to
look
bounce.
at her face.
She's like,
she's
go.
Humming to herself. She's like, okay.
She can feel it. She knows she's going to finish. Okay,
she just had 5 minutes, and she's like, yes, I got
this. She even gave thumbs up. She's like, I can do it. Come on. Oh my God, everyone's going to cheer her into the end.
She's probably like, okay, babe, this is going to take me a second.
They're cheering for her already. Oh, this is so beautiful. She's going to do it. She's going to do it. Do you know what? She's not seeing the pieces that are on top of her puzzle.
No.
She's loving it. Go. She's got this. I think you're going to hear the biggest roar of the event so far. And we only have half the number of people in the room.
It's got to be nerve-wracking having all this attention. She's like, oh, you're killing me.
This is my favorite moment so far.
It is.
I hope you can hear the crowd. I hope you can hear them.
I won! What a winner. Well done, everybody. That concludes the first semi-final. Así concluimos.
And tears in my eyes, Tian.
Primera semifinal.
Nice work.
That was the most
Go
beautiful
Sha.
moment.
Gosha from Poland, congratulations. That was lovely.
What a superstar.
What a superstar. And what an ending. I don't know if you can beat that.
I think that has just lifted everybody.
Everybody in this room is so
You're
excited.
in tears.
I'm in tears. That was beautiful.
She's egging the crowd on, and the crowd are chanting for her. That was absolutely beautiful.
That was beautiful. I mean, what a round, everybody. This was incredible. I'm just going to do a quick recap. Kati, 33.58. Kristen to 34.41. Right after her, Veronica Huptus from Poland, one of Gosha's country mates from Poland, 36 minutes. We just saw incredible puzzling in this round. We're so excited you could join us. What an end to this.
That was the best.
That was the best. This has been the most fun. Yarn, you're the best. Thank you for joining me. We will be back for the next round. We can't wait. If this is any indication of what we have in store, I mean, what an incredible day we're going to have, everybody. This is a record-breaking moment. We are finished. Everybody's done.
Clean sweep. Everyone's gone. Everyone finished their puzzle in that division.
The timer didn't run out. We had time left on the timer, and everybody's done. That's just incredible. Yeah. Never happened before. I've
never had a Chihuahua join us at a puzzle race. Like it's a day of firsts.
It's a day of firsts. More Chihuahuas, please. If there are any more in the arena, come on over. I think she's unique. I think Chabella's maybe the only one here, but I mean, yeah, what a day. I mean, yeah, this is just incredible.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on now. Everybody's still talking. I think we might have to talk for a few more minutes. Yeah.
I love this.
So what, I mean, I don't
imagine.
Yes.
Can you imagine that last section where everyone was chanting and
Yes.
cheering her on? We have a fraction of the amount of people in the dome than we normally have. So
Yes.
if this dome was full like it was earlier, I don't think we'd be able to.
You wouldn't be able to hear us.
Would be ringing by now because that was extremely loud.
That was, and
so
you're right. It's not that full in here right now because it's early here. It's only not, now it's like 10:20, a.m. It's early because everybody eats after competition. I went to Burger King last night at 10.
You did Burger King again?
I had to because it was the only thing open. They're open till midnight. I left here at 11, went to Burger King, and it was packed, and it was all puzzlers because we didn't get out of here till after 10:30 last night. And a lot of places, I mean, even though they eat late in Spain, Valladolid's not a huge city.
Fast food.
Right. It was. The only
restaurants go late, but if you want something quick and easy, it's hard to get.
So everybody was at Burger King. It was like all puzzlers,
and
it was crazy.
There wouldn't be many in the dome now because there'll be puzzlers practicing.
Right, they're
for
practicing
their
for later divisions today.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not quite full in here, but it's gonna get crazy. So we'll see you all.
We got serious puzzling, so there's serious training going on in hotel rooms as we speak. There's even tables outside that people are practicing on. Under
a tent because it's raining.
Outside,
But yes, come back. It's going to be so much fun. We'll see you soon.
See you then.
Con Caja Rural no te comunicarás a través de móvil, ordenador, teleoperadores impersonales ni empleados desmotivados. Para nosotros lo más importante es el trato humano, cada vez con más oficinas y más personas, con cercanía, eficacia, profesionalidad y compromiso con nuestra tierra. Caja Rural de Zamora. Gente como tú.
Desde Caja Rural de Zamora queremos apoyar a quienes permanecen aquí y depositan su confianza en nosotros por cercanía, eficacia, profesionalidad y compromiso con nuestra tierra.
I felt alone. The memory breaks my heart. Now we're heading the right direction. We'll be happy again, together again, together again.
Caja Rural de Zamora. Gente como tú.
Con Caja Rural no te comunicarás a través de móvil, ordenador, teleoperadores impersonales ni empleados desmotivados.
We'll be happy again.
Para nosotros lo más importante es el trato humano, cada vez con más oficinas y más personas, con cercanía, eficacia, profesionalidad y compromiso con nuestra tierra. Caja Rural de Zamora. Gente como tú.
Desde Caja Rural de Zamora queremos apoyar a quienes permanecen aquí y depositan su confianza en nosotros por cercanía, eficacia, profesionalidad y compromiso con nuestra tierra.
I felt alone. The memory breaks my heart. Now we're heading the right direction. We'll be happy again, together again,
Caja Rural de Zamora. Gente como tú.
Con Caja Rural no te comunicarás a través de móvil, ordenador, teleoperadores impersonales ni empleados desmotivados.
We'll be happy again.
Para nosotros lo más importante es el trato humano, cada vez con más oficinas y más personas, con cercanía, eficacia, profesionalidad y compromiso con nuestra tierra. Caja Rural de Zamora. Gente como tú.
Desde Caja Rural de Zamora queremos apoyar a quienes permanecen aquí y depositan su confianza en nosotros por cercanía, eficacia, profesionalidad y compromiso con nuestra tierra.
I felt alone. The memory breaks my heart. Now we're heading the right direction. We'll be happy again. Together again. Together again.
Caja Rural de Zamora. Gente como tú.
Con Caja Rural no te comunicarás a través de móvil, ordenador, teleoperadores impersonales ni empleados desmotivados.
We'll be happy again.
Para nosotros lo más importante es el trato humano, cada vez con más oficinas y más personas, con cercanía, eficacia, profesionalidad y compromiso con nuestra tierra. Caja Rural de Zamora. Gente como tú.
Desde Caja Rural de Zamora queremos apoyar a quienes permanecen aquí y depositan su confianza en nosotros por cercanía, eficacia, profesionalidad y compromiso con nuestra tierra.
I felt all alone. The memory breaks my heart. Now we're heading the right direction. We'll be happy again. Together again. Together again.
Caja Rural de Zamora. Gente como tú.
Con Caja Rural no te comunicarás a través de móvil, ordenador, teleoperadores impersonales ni empleados desmotivados.
We'll be happy again.
Para nosotros lo más importante es el trato humano, cada vez con más oficinas y más personas, con cercanía, eficacia, profesionalidad y compromiso con nuestra tierra. Caja Rural de Zamora. Gente como tú.
Desde Caja Rural de Zamora queremos apoyar a quienes permanecen aquí y depositan su confianza en nosotros por cercanía, eficacia, profesionalidad y compromiso con nuestra tierra.
I felt all alone. The memory breaks my heart. Now we're heading the right direction. We'll be happy again, together again, together again.
Caja Rural de Zamora. Gente como tú.
Con Caja Rural no te comunicarás a través de móvil, ordenador, teleoperadores impersonales ni empleados desmotivados.
We'll be happy again.
Para nosotros lo más importante es el trato humano, cada vez con más oficinas y más personas, con cercanía, eficacia, profesionalidad y compromiso con nuestra tierra. Caja Rural de Zamora. Gente como tú.
Desde Caja Rural de Zamora queremos apoyar a quienes permanecen aquí y depositan su confianza en nosotros por cercanía, eficacia, profesionalidad y compromiso con nuestra tierra.
I felt all alone. The memory breaks my heart. Now we're heading the right direction. We'll be happy again, together again,
vida rural de Zamora. Gente como tú.
We're very nearly there. It's looking like we can
Volvemos
see
en
you.
directo a la cúpula del Milenio en Valladolid, sede central del Campeonato Mundial de Puzzles 2024.
Welcome once again to the World Jigsaw Puzzle Championship 2024 Semi-Final 2 time.
Encaramos un momento muy especial. Hemos vivido la primera semifinal individual, vamos con la segunda, 180 participantes, un reto, 500 piezas y un tiempo máximo de 90 minutos.
So it's the second semi-final. Once again, 500-piece puzzle and 90 minutes between you and a possible place in tomorrow's final. 90 of you from this heat will be going through.
Sabéis que estamos buscando 90 personas que pasarán a la gran final y que serán, como en cada ocasión, las más rápidas.
Of course, the fastest fingers will get you through to tomorrow's final. 90 of you, we said, and see who's going to be the fastest puzzler, be crowned fastest puzzler in the world 2024.
Estamos ultimando unos pocos detalles. Me parece que se está colocando una mesa más. Está todo ok, me dice Fernando Álvarez Osorio, el equipo preparado. ¿Vosotras y vosotros estáis preparados?
So there's just that one question to ask all of you. Are you ready?
Pues vamos allá en 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. ¡Adelante!
Puzzle. Good luck.
Oh my gosh, everybody, we are off. This is semifinal individuals round 2 of the 2024 World Jigsaw Puzzle Championships. I'm so excited to have you join us this morning. My name is Valerie Coit. I am your host. I am joined by Diarn Healy, co-vice president of the World Jigsaw Puzzle Federation.
Hello, everybody.
And we have another guest with us this morning, Annika Thompson from the UK Jigsaw Puzzle Association. Hello.
Good morning, everybody. This is exciting.
All right, let's look at the puzzle. I have it.
Oh, it looks colourful.
It's beautiful.
Wow, you guys, this is amazing. I am kind of surprised. I feel like this is a portrait. We have not seen, I feel like this is unusual for us to have this many kind of graphic illustrations happening.
I don't think they'll realise the direction of the image.
Yeah, it's a portrait.
I don't think they'll realise it goes the other way.
It's called Flower Jungle. The artist is Darlene Seal, again, courtesy of Pink Light Studio.
It is beautiful.
Yes, here it is, everyone. That is a beautiful image, but wow, I think it's a little tougher than the last one.
I think so.
It's got that similar flat green background, so you're really just going to have to pick up those
I think it looks
pieces.
easier.
There's a couple of things that pop. So you got that dark blue the dark blue petals, and the white of that daisy.
It's a minute 26 in, and I'm like, oh, he's already doing it. Okay,
so we got Alejandro in this race.
Right?
Let's acknowledge
this is going to be exciting.
Also at table 3, so Alejandro's at table 2. I don't know how that happens, but kind of understand it because Mercedes from Hungary is at table 1, and we saw her do an amazing job yesterday in her individual prelim. Alejandro's table 2, Gisela, Alejandro's pairs partner at table 3. So that's going to be fun to watch the two of them like right next to each other going head to head. We've got Tasia, one of the Siberian puzzlers, Victor from Poland, Becca Taylor from the US. I mean, this is insane, you guys. Chiara from Italy, Marquetta from Czech Republic, Inga from the Netherlands. Look at this lineup.
This is a heat to watch.
What a race. And I've got to say, I'm so excited. There's quite a lineup of Aussie puzzlers in this division. There's Aussies scattered all over the room. And I'm so excited.
You've got two, like one at table 12, Finn Parker.
Finn Parker has earned himself his own solo table. So those that qualified in the top of their division got a table to themselves in the semifinals. And our very own Finn Parker from New South Wales, has earned himself that place. And this is his first time at World. So he's a really exciting puzzler for us.
He has been good to watch, hasn't he?
On my first page, we've got 18, and 3 of them are Australians. So you've got Finn, you've got Reese, and then you've also got Katrina. So that's great.
Reese yesterday, in his pair round with his partner Sarah, they only finished 3 minutes behind Alejandro's.
Wow.
So
my goodness.
Reese is flying. Like the Aussies are flying this year. They've really stepped up. I know a lot of them have worked really, really hard. But I am feeling a little bit selfish in this round because I am just buzzing for the array of Aussies that are here.
Yeah, it's a really, really strong field of competitors. I can also see Yana.
Look at those
former
beautiful
world
colors.
champion. She's at table, I think, 19. I can see from here at the live stream desk. This is going to be just so much fun to watch, everybody. I would think a puzzle like this, Alejandro, all of these top competitors, they are going to fly through this. So the last round, we were guessing times, and we were like, again, this is an unreleased puzzle. None of them will have done this before. I think it's going to be similar. I mean, I think right around that 34 mark again, because you've got Alejandro in there, and if he's at all in his elements and comfortable with a puzzle, I think it's safe to say he's going to be 34 or under.
If Alejandro wasn't in the round, I was going to say 35 plus. But with Alejandro, it changes things a bit.
It does. But his qualifying time was around 34, wasn't it?
Yep.
With the puzzle that he had done before.
And that's similar to his winning times in the past. So I feel
All
like
right,
that's
I'm calling it 36 minutes. I've done it. My number's down.
All right.
We're tracking.
I'm putting a cocktail on it. I'm putting a cocktail on it. 36 minutes.
All right.
On the nose. 36 on the nose. I'm going to go 38-24.
Whoa.
You're down to seconds.
Yeah.
Anna,
Cutthroat.
do you engage in betting? I think that's words of experience.
I'm going to be more optimistic. I'm going to say 33-30.
Val was spot on last time.
What I like about this one is it's less brushstrokey than the last one, and I think that's going to make this one a little bit quicker.
That could be.
Flat colors.
Although, okay, here's what's going to be tricky though. You have 3 of these big, similar looking fern bits.
Yes.
I have a prediction. I think those are going to be the last bits to go in.
I agree.
Yeah.
Because when the pieces are separated, they all look the same.
Yes,
but there's
exactly.
orange scattered all over that puzzle. There's pink scattered all over that puzzle.
It's the same orange. That's the one
Exactly.
thing. This is a pretty flat color illustration.
So that
Not a lot of variation.
darker pop, the white will pop. That turquoise blue in the center flower will pop.
Yeah.
The lines on these
Little,
flowers in the bottom
and the
corner
dots.
will stand
Yep.
out.
Things like dots. I think they'll look
Yeah, if you can
for
flip it around.
patterns over texture, right?
Yeah. No, I
Yeah.
think I think you're right. That blue bit is probably going to be a first part for everybody, and then you mentioned this other blue bit.
Yeah, and
But
the white of that.
Yep, the little
that
daisy or whatever.
there.
Yeah, over there. I'm like a weather person. I can't tell where I'm supposed to look.
and
Who used the pen?
Yeah.
I was using my pen.
I'm like, which way's left? I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Yeah, let's start
let's
to
see what
see if we can
what
see
they're
stuff
doing.
emerging. Yeah.
Do you know, this is really probably a risky thing to say, but look at those puzzles sprayed on the table. The colours in that. This
There's a lot of
puzzle
colour
would
in
make a really good craft activity. So if you ever own this puzzle and you end up missing a few pieces, hold on to them and make a beautiful craft piece because the colours are just gorgeous.
I have to
We've got
ask.
we've got Jane Jury from the UK on screen
That's
right
what
now.
I was just going to ask, Annika. Who are you watching from the UK in this group?
Well, we're definitely watching Jane. We've got Kasia, who's on screen right now at the far end in the yellow T-shirt on the edge.
Oh, yeah, I can see. The strategically a mess team, right?
Yeah,
I love her shirt.
She's
and I love her enthusiasm. Every time she finishes, she's just the
So
most
happy,
glowy,
isn't she?
jumping
Her
up and
face-
down.
her
just
face lights up.
Absolutely.
She'll be happy with under an hour if she can
Nice,
crack
yep,
that. She pairs with her dad in
Look at-
pairs and
Blue flower.
You called it
you did
blue
call
flower.
it.
Mercedes
Do I
has
get a
already got it
cocktail
done.
for that?
No, we're
okay.
getting into a
All
lot
right,
of cocktails here.
It's only early in the day. All right, I'm pushing my luck there. Okay.
But she has started to create that black fern a little bit and then kind of gone away from it.
And you can see she's sorted a little bit. She's got a whole pile of the black fern pieces off to the edge there or the side. I do think those are going to go in later.
One thing that, just from looking overall, that I've noticed is no one seems to have done a sort. They've done a flip, and they're building, and they're just picking and pulling. We haven't really seen any sorting.
Not a ton. I mean, she sorted a little bit maybe there, but I think the only thing she sorted is maybe those black. Yeah, maybe. I don't even know if is the pile right in front of her, the edge pile? Maybe. I think it might have been.
And you're right. And there's the white.
Yeah.
She's starting with the white of that flower.
You're here with us. And
Oh, she's got some good music playing, I think.
Yeah, and she also competes strongly in pairs as well with her husband, Pete.
You know how in the last round you said you think Hannah Farthing should have faster music? She said it is so fast. It's faster than 120 beats per minute. She said her music is so fast.
Really?
So maybe she's bopping to every 4 to 6 beats.
That's so funny. No shame on Hannah. She did a great job. Here's me. I'm like,
it works.
She should be going faster.
Yeah. I think music choice is important. If you're a person that goes for headphones, you know, you can either pick something that's going to ramp you up and kind of keep you going. But I think there's something to be said for kind of a slower pace music as well, if you're a kind that gets a bit too in your own head
also
about
calming.
it. So something that calms you and soothes you as you're puzzling.
I tried headphones for the very first time a couple of weeks ago, and we selected Jamiroquai.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, interesting.
Just like all Jamiroquai?
All Jamiroquai. Yeah. And it was actually working really well until a song came on that I knew really well, and that distracted me because I wanted to sing along with it. There you go, folks, watching the fastest puzzler in the world. If you watch this man go. He very rarely gets a piece placement wrong. Oh, my God, I'm just... that is frightening.
So interestingly,
That's interesting.
Oh my God,
he has the side of the puzzle, and he's got it down, so he's building it this way at the moment.
I don't think it matters with this, because everything's kind of it's all kind of in all directions. I don't know that it really matters which. Oh, he's pulling out the blue now. I love it, though, because I am drawn to pink, and I think the same can be said of Alejandro, because he did that pink at the beginning, and he's done some orange. Whatever reason, I think you're either I'm drawn to the blues and greens, or I'm drawn to the pinks and oranges person.
Yeah, and like bright ones as well. Yeah.
So yellow is the one I don't ever gravitate towards. Yellow or green, I'm like, eh.
Do you find you gravitate to a certain color?
I know that I struggle with pastels.
Okay.
So I can be all right with all black or all blue, and I love a gradient. But if it's a pastel puzzle, oh my gosh, I'm hopeless.
Can I just say, I can't believe the three of us are sitting here doing this together, because Valerie and Annika are two very good friends of mine that I've met through puzzling. And Annika was in Australia, and she was really involved in the early stages of the Australian Jigsaw Puzzle Association. And we became good friends. Then Annika moved to the United Kingdom, which was really sad. But then she chose to start the United Kingdom Jigsaw Puzzle Association, which was really exciting. And we catch up every year when we come to Worlds, and I
feel like I barely know you. I've talked to you here and there, but I'm excited to
get
to talk to you too. Exactly.
But and then Val I see at Worlds every year. If I'm lucky, I'll see Val at the USA Championships, and just to be sitting here at the table with the two of you, I've got to say is making my day.
Thank you. It's lovely. This is great. I'm glad you came over, because all the time I've been like, well, we got to have Annika on at some point.
Oh, thank you.
So tell us the exciting news that you have that you mentioned earlier.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So I know.
Yes.
I am really happy to announce to all of you listening and watching on YouTube right now that we are going to be holding UK Nationals on April 5th. 2025, so put it in your calendars.
Yes.
It's going to be at Woodhouse Grove School, which is Bradford, just outside of Leeds. So the nice thing about that is people from Scotland, it's not too far for you to come down.
Scotland?
Yeah, people from London can easily come up. We will be running solos and pairs. It will be a Ravensburger sponsored event.
Oh, wow.
And tickets are on sale today.
Today.
That's so cool.
Tickets are released. Go get them, folks.
Right?
So head over to our Instagram or our Facebook page. This is the first it's been announced, so you guys watching are the first to know.
We've got the scoop.
Yeah.
Live here.
I love
you
this.
have just heard it.
We're just breaking news left
breaking
and right,
news,
right?
yeah.
I didn't expect to be in that role this week. Well, I mean, in some ways, but not with all of this. I feel like there's so much news happening.
Annika, the president of the UK Jigsaw Puzzle Association, has just announced that tickets are on sale now for the very first UK Jigsaw Puzzle Championships. Oh my God, that is so exciting.
That's very exciting.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
What is the scene? I want to know what the puzzle scene is in the UK. Is it growing? Is it exploding? What's happening?
It's there, and I think where the association is so new, and last year I came and I was able to meet people that were here representing the UK. There wasn't very many of us last year, you know, and then this year we've had 175 entrants. But it's been more of like a, let's go find everybody from the UK and let them know about the association if they don't already know. And we've met so many lovely, lovely people from all over England, Wales, Channel Islands are here as well. It's just amazing.
That's so great. Yeah.
So this is possibly the launching pad of the UK Jigsaw Puzzle Association.
Growing. Yeah. And for those of you that are listening from the UK, Newmarket have hosted their British Championships for 10 or so years, and I just want to let you guys know that that competition will still be happening. Newmarket will still be hosting their event, and starting next year it will be run in line with speed puzzling as we know it. So that will still be happening as well.
Because that's a fundraising event, isn't it?
Yeah, it is for their church, which is a lovely event. So. We're going to have two big events in the UK for sure, and hopefully a few more along the way in 2025.
I've heard about the Newmarket event because I think you had some Americans that joined you a few years ago, and then they came out of it and were like, yeah, the UK has like secret puzzlers that we've never heard of that are crazy fast.
Yeah.
They were just like, they were people that just hadn't
oh my gosh, there's a
appeared on the
puzzler.
world stage. Right?
Was it in the last one?
Yeah.
Was it Kirsty?
Yes, I think
With
so.
the brown hair?
Yeah, she's won it every year.
Oh, at Newmarket.
Yeah.
At
Sarah
Newmarket.
Mills.
Sarah Mills, that's her name.
Yes.
Sarah Mills is an outstanding puzzler. She actually told me she was going to be here at this Worlds this year.
She's not here.
And I couldn't wait to see her race because she's won it every year.
Right?
She's amazing.
I think that was the first time I'd heard of somebody, I believe it was Sarah, who had done a 1,000 piece by herself in like an hour and a half.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And I was just like, that's possible?
she thinks nothing of it.
Right?
She's like, that's just how I do it.
It's amazing.
My gosh.
Yeah, she's
there
incredible.
we just saw Teresa. She had made good progress, and she'd done the yellow first. So, wow, it really is just like what your preference is.
We've got some border completed.
Yeah, and I think, now I'm trying to think, is that Lena?
Would
Which
you do the
person
border
is
of
that
this
from
one first?
Siberia?
I would.
Oh, personally, borders make me happy, and I find comfort in doing the border.
Yep.
So I think in this one, I would start by trying to build an open space and then probably struggle and decide to build some border just to calm myself back down and get my head back in the game.
That's Alejandro's method.
Yeah.
You know, when you get stuck, do the edge.
Yeah, you explain that really well because I'm a little bit the same, especially when I've done 1000s my whole life, and 500s is kind of a speed puzzling thing. And I always forget how small a 500 feels. So when I get my border, it almost gives me that little boost of, hey, this isn't too bad, you can do this.
So I can't tell. That might be Tazia from Siberia on the right-hand side, and then I think you're also seeing Gisela there on the right-hand side, and then that's Mercedes at table number 1
Mercedes
from Hungary
is
on the left, and she is flying.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Alejandro for a little bit. Gonna be curious when we go to him what his progress is looking like. She's doing the ferns though. She's got that one big piece of fern. Right? No, it didn't.
I'm worried about the cable of her headphones, to be honest.
I worry about the same thing when I see people with their lanyard on or the headphone cables. I'm like,
oh, it would be devastating if it just
sweeps the puzzle off the table
or something. Yeah, that is a risky scenario when you've got things hanging or jewelry or any of that could get stuck on
she's got it looping behind the table, but if she stands up, there's a good chance that can sweep puzzles
Okay,
on.
so that's Maria there from Siberia. They all have the same shirts, but I can, it's hard to tell who is who when they have their heads down like that.
Yep.
They're buried in the puzzle.
She's doing well.
Yeah.
Her hands move so fast.
Right?
You know, you look at the speed that she's kind of moving around compared to the gentleman
that
next to her.
movement that looks like the video is tripping, like it's skipping.
Right.
Her hands move so fast.
I'm seeing, okay.
Oh my God, look
this
at
is
Alejandro.
officially a sport, everybody. Gisela is wearing like that tape, you know, that athletes wear.
For her back.
Yes.
For her back. For her posture.
Like, good for her.
So her kinesiology tape.
Right?
So if we wear sports tape, we're definitely a sport.
Definitely athletes. This was an argument yesterday on the live stream.
I'm sorry, if there's sports tape
We're
involved.
seeing Alejandro now at the top. I don't know. I think Mercedes and him are pretty closely matched at this point.
I think
Alejandro's
Alejandro's got it.
I think he's ahead with the middle
Do
chunk.
you think there's more middle there?
Yeah.
And
the thing that's hard with
Alejandro's
Mercedes
ahead.
is she is sort of like, she's got everything kind of all spread out, and then all of a sudden it starts to come together and you're like, oh, there are not many gaps in there.
Do you know what? I had an interesting conversation with Alejandro yesterday. I questioned him wearing glasses this year.
We talked about that. We were like, is it like a Clark Kent Superman type situation? But yes,
he's becoming the pin-up boy of world puzzling. And I said to him, are you finding you puzzle faster?
Yeah.
No, like, because if he had vision problems,
Right,
maybe
of course.
he can see better. And he said he hasn't noticed his speed change at all. However, he did say today he was going to do a puzzle without his glasses and see the difference. And I thought, wow, what a place to try it.
Right?
I'll just
What a
wing
place
the
to try it.
semifinals.
Right. Yeah.
just give it a go.
So
Wow. He's safely going to make it into the finals,
I was
right?
like,
so if you are going to test it,
why
maybe
not?
this is the
I said,
time.
are you going to test it here? He's like, yeah, why not? So we'll see what race he chooses to
I
go
love
without
this when we
glasses.
see this big overhead view. Look at Victor down in your right-hand corner there. He's at that table right kind of by the Ravensburger logo. Look at how fast he goes. He is one of these, like, his arms, and he's moving so
he
quickly.
was one yesterday. Oh,
I love it.
This man's right in
I love that shirt.
right in
Everybody
front
who's
of me.
been to I'm blanking on the museum in Madrid. That's you can see that piece of art in person. What's it called? Why can't I think of the most popular museum in Madrid? I've been there like 4 times. Okay, somebody tell me in the chat.
Yeah.
Yes,
Somebody
someone will.
Would Alejandro wearing glasses count as doping? That was
Very
from
good.
Ace Garcia. That is a good question. I don't think it's quite the same, but it's a great comment. A lot of people in the chat, I should tell you, Annika, we're very excited about your announcement. We're like,
Oh,
yay,
really? Oh, good.
UK Nationals.
Good.
So
If
exciting.
you've got questions, send them through.
Yes. I love it. Alejandro without the glasses would be like the pommel guy from the Olympics.
Oh
Steve,
my
do you
goodness,
guys
the
remember-
shooter?
No, the U.S. competitor Steven, who wears these really thick glasses, and then right before he jumps on the pommel horse, he takes them off. And then he gets on there and he wins a gold medal.
Oh my
He's like
gosh.
insanely good at pommel horse. And then he immediately puts them back on because he has horrible
Because he can't see
eyesight.
anything. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Oh my gosh.
Not the same. Alejandro clearly has really good eyesight, but yeah, that was a fun thing yesterday. That was big news in the puzzling world when we were like, Alejandro's wearing glasses.
Wearing glasses. Oh, there's Marita on the screen from Australia. This is Marita's first time at Worlds.
Oh my gosh.
She
she's doing
wins her
wonderfully.
state competition every year.
Does she really?
Yep. So she is the fastest puzzler in South
We can
Australia.
see Teresa right behind Mercedes there too, up in the right-hand corner. She's making good progress. I mean, I don't know, man. We're at 21 minutes. I think I've misjudged.
What was your score?
Well,
What did
I
you
said
say?
33:30. But I don't know. Are we going to get something in 33:30?
I had the pleasure of Marita coming by my team's practice yesterday because she had been practicing for pairs. She was hilarious. She was giving us advice, and she'd be like, well, it helps if you just connect the bits that you've already connected to the whole puzzle.
Thanks, Marita.
Put pieces together.
Yeah, and she was just reaching in and was like, come on, Marita, help us finish our puzzle, please.
That's like one of Allie always jokes. One of her bits of advice is puzzle faster.
Yeah. Yep.
She often says to herself, are you puzzling as fast as you can? As like a self-motivator. So I use that now too. And
Good, isn't it?
I berate my team with it. I'm like, are you all puzzling as fast as you can?
We have a team that their motto is do better. And it's even on their shirts, do better.
Nice. Oh my gosh. Well, he's getting organized. And when Alejandro gets organized, look out, because he can be a very methodical puzzler. We saw that yesterday. Did you watch him when he did his individual final in the round F?
I was here.
So he
I was
had
here.
that Monaco puzzle.
Yes.
And
yeah,
remember how he did the whole middle
Yep.
and it kind of came together more frantically or chaotically, I would say.
Yep.
And then he just went line by line all the way out to the edge, just like a machine.
That's
Really?
insane.
It was like
That's
a machine.
insane.
It was incredible.
You
He
know-
just went straight down the line, one after the other, and it was really, really fun to watch.
That's
He's
hilarious.
something else.
My granddad actually used to do that. He
Really?
would do
Just go
puzzles
line by
line by line.
Really?
Not for speed, obviously, but I just thought that
Maybe
was
he was a secret
amazing.
prodigy.
Maybe that's where I got my
Yeah.
puzzling genes from, maybe.
We've all joked Kristen's family clearly has some kind of puzzle gene.
Puzzle gene. One thing about Alejandro, and we said earlier how he had his puzzle sideways, I don't see anybody else building sideways.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
and
It doesn't matter with this puzzle, really. But look at how I don't even think he looks at the box.
Yeah.
Like the box is sitting there. It's
Yeah,
not even really
the
within
right way.
much
Well,
range.
it's the
of-
way. It is the way that
It
he's
is
doing his
oriented.
puzzle, isn't it?
Yeah, it's oriented the way he's doing the puzzle, but it doesn't look very close to where he could be.
The
with
image
it.
is in such clear colour patches that you almost
Yeah.
don't need. Yet, if
Yeah,
you're doing a
'cause
patch, you need to know where to place it.
It's
But
not. Yeah, it's not super detailed. I mean, the details are
Mm.
large, so it's.
But
maybe
some
you don't
people
need the
are
box.
very much like, oh, I can't puzzle with it upside down. It needs to be the right way
right,
up.
Right. Well, his pair partner, Gisela, she's got it right side up, the box standing up.
Yeah. And I think it's a smart move to do it sideways on these tables as well. To
Yeah, because
go
you're not
vertical.
reaching.
Yeah.
so he's doing it this way.
Yeah, you're not
Yeah.
reaching as far. And honestly, looking at from that angle, it doesn't make much difference if you turn it on its side.
No. I think that's a great idea. If you can decide this
Yeah.
is the way my puzzle goes and puzzle it sideways.
Yeah.
I think
And look
that's
at
great.
Mercedes, she's doing it portrait style as
Yep.
well.
Oh,
she's
she's
got a
going
bigger
straight down the
reach
middle.
there. Yeah, she is just straight down the middle. But I think you're right. I think Alejandro's smart to approach it that way.
Yeah.
And I think looking at that, it's clear he's got the lead on this right now.
He does,
I think
yeah.
he's got
What
a long
time-
lead.
What time are we
This
on?
is the way
24.
Alejandro's doing the puzzle, by the way.
Yep.
This is his
Kinda
angle.
orientation, yep.
Orientation, that's what I was thinking.
It is fascinating to watch the
Second-
split screen. It's
yeah,
great.
it's great,
This
is it?
year,
Second
yeah.
place is going to be interesting.
Somebody said Alejandro has entered the puzzle dimension. He doesn't need things like looking at the box.
He's beyond
He's
that.
beyond the box. Beyond the box.
Yeah.
Do you reference the box a lot?
I don't.
I don't either. But I think that's because when I started puzzling not for speed with, 1000s and things, I would think it was cheating to use the box.
That is a common refrain I hear
Yeah.
from people.
So I
Yes.
would get rid of it. And then when I heard speed puzzling was 500 pieces, I was like, why 500? That's so easy. And then I tried it, and it obviously wasn't. But now trying to retrain myself to reference the box is quite hard.
I have to remind myself every time Val look at the box.
Yeah.
Yes.
At least once at the
At least
beginning.
once.
So you know what you're doing.
At least you know what picture you're
Yeah,
making.
right? I would be with my team and I would not look at the box and they're like, does anybody need barn pieces? And I'm like, there's a barn? I mean, I was like, okay, Val, maybe look
flying.
at the thing. Oh, she is flying. Teresa, ooh, everybody, this just got interesting.
Yeah,
Teresa's looking close.
Oh, wow.
Is that Marquetta?
She is...
That's Teresa. Oh, you're right. That's
Yeah,
Marquetta.
Marquetta.
Sorry, I thought that was Teresa. I saw
Is
the
she
buns.
ahead of
That's
Alejandro?
Marquetta. She might.
She might. This is
She's
going to be.
ahead of
And she's got sorted. You can see the zebra pieces on her right with the oranges closer to her.
And she's got all those fern pieces,
ferns
which I
are
called it.
together.
Those
Oh,
ferns are
yeah,
going to be
she's
the
left
end
them
for
to
her.
the end,
Yep.
She's ahead of Alejandro.
I think she might
I think
be.
she might be.
Anybody out there that really is good at quick looking and counting
piece
pieces,
counting?
let us know what you think. I
also
think you're
think
right.
if
I think
Mercedes-
Marquetta could get this.
If Mercedes brings her puzzle together, she's not on screen at the moment, but she's still got her borders separate and it looks quite far apart. I think when
That's
she
what
connects
I mean.
that, it's
when
going to
she
look.
connects, a lot of times
gonna
that's
look
what
closer.
happens.
Someone's asking who accidentally dropped their cackle barnacle. Who dropped their box yesterday and their table neighbour too?
Oh, there were a lot
That
of
happened
those.
on my neighbour dropped her box a number of times.
There
Like,
were
she
a
kept
lot.
knocking it
There,
off.
there was a lot of that, and actually, we got like free box stands from Ravensburger, and it's a lovely idea. And I think if you were at home, that would work great. But here, they were kind of blowing over fairly easily, I think, because there's so many people walking by at like a quick rate, and then just that little bit of like gust of air was sometimes blowing over people's boxes. So I think it's happened a lot. I don't think it's cost anybody like moving on or something like that, but I think it happens fairly regularly. Oh yes,
Oh, my
Marquetta.
goodness.
Yeah,
Oh,
Marquetta's
you guys
doing well.
You guys are going to be right on your predictions, I think.
Yeah, I said 33:30, and we're 6 minutes away from that, and I think that's
she might
quite
beat
possible.
it. Yeah.
I think you're right. I think she might. Oh yeah. This is the list.
Marketta, I hope you know that how well you're doing. That's the thing about speed puzzling is you have no idea what any other participant is doing. You have no idea if you are in first place or last place. There's no way of knowing until you start hearing the cheers. So I actually find that quite exciting about speed puzzling.
Somebody said they were like, Mercedes will have a lot of patches, and so it's hard to see her progress, and then suddenly she's almost done, and I agree. When she gets
Mercedes
it all together,
was
it could really
constructing right up the center.
Yeah, she was being methodical about it.
Can I just say, I just witnessed Alejandro pause. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that before. No, he looked at his pieces, but he looked like he had a moment that all of us have quite often, where he went, "Oh, right, what next?"
Yeah,
it was actually
humanizing.
It was fascinating.
He is human, everybody. He sometimes pauses.
I just witnessed it with my own eyes.
Now I wonder if Marketta will build her ferns outside and then try and drop them in, or if she will use what she has in there to build them inwards.
I think you've got enough clues because you can see little other bits of color next to the ferns. So I think that she'll just start grabbing ones that have those little bits of color and put those in first, and then fill in the center line as a good guide.
This is where
for
every
you on those.
speckle of color
you've got
on your
one
piece.
big center line, and I think she'll just build those center lines up last.
Do you think she's got her pieces split left and right side? You know how she's got some on the left and side? Do you think she's been able to identify that those on her left are actually that left fern?
That could be.
I don't know. That would be impressive.
It could be if they have different, two of them, they all have a little bit of orange and a little bit of light green. So, I don't know if she's been able to sort that out.
All right, we're watching the ferns come together. Oh, she's doing all the bits without.
Yeah, that's
all
smart.
the bits without fern.
That's very smart.
Man, I am feeling like a puzzle genius right now with my calling, like how those ferns are going in last.
You are a puzzle genius, Val. You are.
Thanks, Annika.
How many people have you watched do puzzles? You know.
Well, that is true.
You probably know before they know.
Actually,
I have watched quite a bit.
Speaking of that, can I take this opportunity to call out Valerie Coit, who's sitting beside me. Valerie has dedicated her entire trip to Valladolid here for the World Championships to do the live stream for you every single minute of every single day here. So round of applause, please, everybody, for Valerie Coit.
Well. You are holding strong.
Valerie, you're a superstar, and I know everyone here and everyone at home is so appreciative of the time that you're giving to deliver them the live stream of this exciting event. So thank you, Valerie.
You're welcome. You're most welcome. I'll take the compliment, and I love doing it, and it's my favorite thing. I mean, how often do you get to say that, right? That you actually are getting to do your favorite thing. It's so much fun. I worry about how am I going to make it through these long days, and then it just flies by, and it's so much fun.
Well, it's so exciting, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, she's ahead of Alejandro.
I think she's ahead of him,
Yeah.
I think it's safe to say she's ahead of him, but I don't know about my prediction. I've only got 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. Oh, I don't know about that, everybody.
Diane's got time.
Diane's got time. I'm getting excited. Diane's got time.
I could
Monica,
win
I
this
think you're
one.
going to be a
I've
little
gone
ahead
two
of
over.
it. You've gone a little over, yep.
If Alejandro gets my time, though, then I'll be all right.
Yeah.
Sort of saving grace.
It's interesting, though, because this puzzle looks really easy. But, we've seen Alejandro do other ones that are unpublished in 34 minutes. And if he gets past that, then I guess that means this is a little harder than we thought it was.
This is going to come down
to... If I think of Greek Cafe or the Sicilian Cafe that he did in 34 minutes and 14 seconds, how in the world that could be easier than this blows me away, because to me that was like a real chore, that puzzle.
Depending how their brains process this, he could take it up a gear.
Yeah, that's true.
For the end of this.
When it gets towards the end, he really flies. We saw that in the last round. It felt like it was just a back and forth in the last one of who was going to get it in the end.
So ambidextrous as well.
Oh yeah, and he is ambidextrous.
Right
he's
hand.
Talked about that.
He
has good abilities with both hands.
And he's picking up the pieces that go right next to each other. He knows they both go there.
left-hand places, right-hand places.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
It's not
See now how
a
he's
piece on the left
grabbing-
side of the puzzle, piece on the right. It's all right there.
And there he went, and he just like went
that
within the
close.
ferns. They're really close, and I have
They are so close.
the rate at which he's putting the pieces in, but she was too.
I think she's gonna pip him. Not that it matters because they
Right.
both qualify for finals, but
Oh, this is fantastic. Oh, Mercedes.
Wow, out of
We have not-
nowhere.
did you
Oh
hear
my
the
God.
crowd just
The
saw that
crowd
on the
just
screen.
gasped when Mercedes came on, and it was like
Wow.
looking at how close she
Oh,
is.
Mercedes is ahead.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, where was she hiding?
Right?
It was like predicted when she put that puzzle together. She must have
Oh
been
my
further ahead than we
gosh.
thought. Wow.
Right?
Do you know what? This could make Alejandro nervous for the
It
finals.
could, right? Because we've never seen him be beaten.
No, so
Because
he might
every
say,
time
"Ooh,
he's
hang
in a
on minute."
semifinal, every time he's in a qualifier, he wins it. And now this might be the first time when somebody's going to best him.
Is he going to blame the glasses?
Could also be holding back. I've heard rumors that he'll do that sometimes, but I don't know if it's true.
Oh, I don't know
But
either.
I think it's Mercedes.
Wow, here she goes. Last few pieces.
And she,
Out, and she'd have no idea.
no idea. Yeah. Look at her go.
Oh my gosh. Is she gonna get just under 34, just over? 34. Incredible Mercedes. Wow.
Wowie, wow, wow.
Wow.
Oh, we've got tears.
I've got goosebumps. I've got goosebumps.
Right?
Oh, it's so beautiful to see.
Oh my gosh! And is
Marquetta
is
finishing up.
Alejandro going to be third? What is happening, everybody?
Oh my goodness, she's realised she's beaten Alejandro.
Oh,
Outstanding, girls.
I'm
Well
emotional
done.
for her. Oh my gosh.
Right? 34 on the nose, I think, was her
Go on,
time.
Go on, go on. Woo!
She's
Oh, no,
missing
she's
a
missing a
piece.
piece. Oh gosh.
There
There
it
it
is.
is. Oh, and I love her puzzle pants. They are
Yes,
so cool.
yes.
He's smiling.
I'm
Yeah,
smiling.
yeah.
Alejandro's smiling.
He can't believe it.
I can't believe it.
Incredible. What a finish.
All right, Alejandro
Oh.
has his work cut out for him.
I came the closest at 33.30 because Mercedes was 34.
So
Those
the
were our
top three
predictions.
all within 60 seconds of each other.
Wow. Wowie, wow, wow.
Is that another cocktail on your list?
I think so.
2 cocktails for Valladolid. Oh my goodness.
I'm a lightweight. I won't even get past that. DR will be like, I owe you another one. And I'll be like, I'm done for. Okay, there's Gisela. Okay, this is interesting. I'm trying to remember.
Just
We
tell
talked
us-
to her the other day, and I'm trying to remember. I don't know that this kind of puzzle is her favorite,
She seems to have slowed down.
but I was going to say she does seem to have slowed down a bit. But she has those fern bits at the end. Go, Hungary, go. Everybody's so excited for you, Mercedes. Congratulations. Somebody said, I want a female champion this year. That's an interesting statistic that I know because Alejandro broke it down. And right now we have like 76% of the participants are female, 24% are male.
Okay.
So when you think of it, it is a little strange that the champion
It's
every
great,
year has
though,
been a
isn't it?
guy when they represent a much
Yeah.
smaller portion of the overall puzzlers. But I do think that's actually a boost of male players.
Yes.
I feel like in past years
Oh,
it's
Emma
probably been
from
even
Ireland.
fewer. What?
Yes.
from Ireland.
She is so fast.
A new competitor.
So we.
Well,
Oh my gosh!
So with the UK JPA, we held an event where you could repeat the same puzzle for the fastest time, and Emma won that. She is our
Oh.
fastest worldwide competitor in
Wow,
that.
that was very cool. She was not on the radar. Clearly, she wasn't. We didn't see her until she finished.
Welcome to the World
And
Championships,
here we
Emma.
are,
Incredible.
number 9, Inga from the Netherlands. We were expecting her to do well. She did really well at a lot of other events. She came into this pretty, I think, highly ranked because of her performance in Euro Jigsaw Jam, where she's really been crushing it.
Oh, wow.
Ooh,
she's finishing with
Kelly
the pink.
Walter.
Oh, okay. And she's done it sideways.
Yeah.
Love that.
Oh, wow. It's going to be so close.
She's shaking.
Her. Oh, she did it. Congratulations, Kelly.
37 minutes. Got to be happy. Oh, she's missing a piece. Oh, that's two.
Again.
That's two now that have had their pieces in their bag. Like that's a rookie error.
Yeah.
And yet it happens over and over again.
I know it does. I just think you get the nerves, too, are into play. Oh, that's Tazia from Siberia. Congratulations.
Well done.
Wow.
Is Tazia as young as she looks?
I was saying, how old is she?
I don't know.
Anybody in the live chat know how old she is?
There's Kiara, superstar Kiara.
Yeah, Kiara, she's always in the mix. She's always in the mix.
Well done.
Kiara.
Had a lovely dinner date with Kiara the other night.
Oh, Teresa.
Some more kinesiology tape there?
Yes.
Maybe an overuse injury?
Oh my gosh, Fast and Furious right now. I can't see. 11, that was Lena.
Was that more sporting tape?
Yeah.
Yeah.
More kinesiology tape.
Definitely a sport.
You must know about it. I mean, you're using the proper term.
Yes, yes.
So how does it work? Like, what is it doing exactly?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought so. I was like, I thought you had like a, background in like some kind of athletics here.
I do,
so.
yeah. The kinesiology tape, a couple of different uses really. Often it's more of a reminder to the muscles to be activated and holding in place.
Oh.
Instead of like a brace where you would immobilize. Kinesiology tape is more for, reminding the body what it's supposed to be doing.
Good trick then to use that.
Well done.
Nice, Gisela.
Love her earrings.
Yes.
I think those would weigh my head down.
I just got to point out that we have had how many finishers now? I'm going to try to do a quick count, and we are under 40 minutes.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 finishers in under 40.
That's incredible.
And there's another one. That's Lauren Coates from the U.S., and it looks like she was missing a piece, and she gets in just under the wire.
She's happy with that. Big smile. Well done, Lauren. Oh, Finn's nearly finished. Finn's doing really well. We got Ellie in there.
Oh, yep, and Anna from Poland. You know what? I'm kind of shocked. Victor's in there.
There he is.
And I was like, where's Victor?
Oh, I love watching his hands.
Yes. Victor was on the live stream yesterday, and he was quite popular. He has the most delightful kind of demeanor. He's just so giggly.
Oh,
he was kind of giggling like constantly, and people, I think, just thought he was so fun. And
oh my goodness, the girl on the right
Latvia
still has her dark blue petals to do.
Oh, so doing that towards the end.
Yeah.
So this is Marta from Latvia. She's getting there. Oh, well, that's Amelia Lieberman doing the blue.
41?
Yeah, from Finland. Yeah. Yeah, just getting
So-
to the blue.
Yeah.
Oh, this is fascinating. But she's also got Fern. Okay, there's Anna again from Poland. She's very close.
Final few pieces.
Long sleeves. You don't see many of them in a puzzle
No.
race at World
That's
Championships.
another one of those where you're
Surely
like,
she's warm.
Careful for that.
Surely.
Oh, missing a piece.
Oh, check the bag.
That's one of the blue
Check the
ones.
bag.
Check the bag.
Don't be in the
There.
bag. Please don't be in the bag.
On the floor? No, can't find
check
it.
Pockets.
Check your sleeves.
her
Check your
pockets.
sleeves. Oh, she has pockets. Yeah, no.
I'd be
it's 10
checking those
second penalty
pockets.
at this point.
Oh my
Probably.
goodness.
Another person from Germany, 24.
I had James from the UK tell me
Maya.
yesterday that his missing piece was in his shorts.
Oh, well done,
Finn
Finn.
did it.
Finn, well done. Well done, Finn. Little champ. I'm so proud of
I
him.
think, oh my gosh, we're not even getting all the finishes at this point, everyone. They're coming in
They're
so
coming
quickly.
in thick and fast.
Yeah,
Now, is this Jana?
I think it is.
Jana was the very
13.
first world champion.
Yeah, from Czech
Really?
Republic.
Wow.
Yeah, the very first world champion. I remember being here and I was so intrigued by her. fabulous.
Amazing.
And she finished exactly like she did then, with both hands raised in the air.
Yep. Oh, there goes Victor. Now he's getting towards the end. Yeah, I remember seeing those results and seeing Yana. The puzzles that they did were harder, and just being amazed.
Yeah.
I have those puzzles that they did in the 2019, and I've never done them because I'm just like, ugh.
You've never done them?
They're still in the wrapper.
You know what I
They
find?
don't look easy. They look challenging, and I'm a little like, do I really want to do that?
He's finishing with the stripy flowers.
Yeah.
That's unusual.
Yeah.
That is unusual, yeah. The puzzles, you know, are beautiful and challenging, and yet we still see these times getting faster and faster.
I know.
Every year. It is incredible.
There's your
Oh,
ferns.
Tyra from Sweden finished. Nice work, Tyra.
I love their shirts.
Yes. We talked about that
Can't
last
miss them.
night.
Well
Did
done.
you hear about that? Was a mistake?
Oh, no.
Yeah, they were supposed to be yellow, like the
No
flag.
way. Oh, I think these are
And
great.
then they
Right,
got
that
them,
makes
and they
sense,
were, and
doesn't
they,
it?
yeah, and they were joking last night that we all look like city workers when we're walking around.
They certainly stand out.
Oh,
They look
that's
like
too
construction
funny.
workers, but I was like, yeah, you stand out in a crowd,
Yeah, an unintentional,
right?
but amazing.
So Laura from
Spain. We saw a really good pair performance with Laura yesterday.
These finishes are so close.
Oh my gosh, yes. Look at them. They're just, I mean, can't keep up.
All the finishes are overlapping now.
Yes, yes, that's Brigitte from Hungary. Part of the Brigitte Brigade in the pairs division.
We just had a flash of Ellie's mum on the screen. She's
Aw.
come all the way from Australia to support Ellie,
Nice.
along with Ellie's husband Adam, who is a very official husband
I was going to say
from
husband.
Australia.
Yeah, husband. They've got an official title now, don't
Yes.
they, the boys?
And they deserve that title. They're a part of our squad, our husbands.
sure.
A very important
course.
part of the Australian squad. Well done. It's Reese and Katrina. Katrina was our previous year national winner. Oh, Katrina, you're so beautiful. She was our first national champion in Australia.
Another piece in the bag.
Yes.
Come
oh my
on,
gosh,
guys. Two pieces.
Wow.
I hope these folks go watch the live stream so that we can remind you. Look at the bag before you put it on the floor. Oh, and Becca finished. Nice work,
Look how
Becca.
many people are finishing. We're only at 45 minutes.
I know. It's the competition this year is fierce.
It is fierce. Kyle, good job, Kyle from the U.S.
Oh my goodness, this is out of control.
Yes. So right now we have 3,000 people watching,
done,
and
Lauren.
already the website is, I think,
Go, Ellie.
accessible.
Again.
Oh, nope, here it is. I was able to pull up results. Oh no, wrong round. I got to find the right round. Semifinal 2. Oh, I love that t-shirt. Oh boy, is it gonna load?
Oh, Marita. Well
Marita.
done, Marita. I hope your family are watching. I hope
I
your
love
kids
that
are
name,
watching
Marita.
you.
I've never heard that
It's nice,
before.
isn't it?
Yeah. Canadian player there getting very close, right next to Faith Taylor from the U.S. Ah, Olivia from Poland. Nice.
Oh,
Ellie
Higgins from
finished.
Australia. Well done.
She'll be happy with that time as well. That's incredible.
I did want to talk about that. I was saying during the break, I was like, the Australians are really bringing it
Oh,
this
they
year.
are.
So what's going on? I mean, is it all the competitions you guys have fostering a faster group of puzzlers?
Well, to be honest, most of the really fast ones that are here are all from the same state. So they actually... They challenge each other. There's a lot of events on in Victoria, and they get together a lot. Like they all push each other. They help each other. They push each other to do better. And
Nice work, Sophie.
one of our husbands is actually coaching. So like
Puzzle coaching.
Yeah,
Same
one of
in
the
the U.S. We
Wow.
have Jim, who's in the chat quite a bit. He's a coach for the Wicked Quick team.
Oh my
So,
gosh,
yeah.
I maybe have
Yeah,
a career
so-
change coming.
puzzle coaches have emerged, and the Australian team has one of the husbands who apparently is really, really good at it.
Yeah.
He's not a puzzler himself, but from the sideline, he makes observations that are apparently really useful.
That's amazing.
And the team have benefited from it. So that there's a group of them that are all helping each other and pushing each other along. And we're seeing the results here at Worlds.
Oh, nice. He's putting it's Francisco from Spain. Also really close. Yeah, I mean, I can't believe we're under 50 minutes. I mean, probably, I mean, look at these first few rows. There's hardly anybody left. Okay, the name of the artwork on 34's shirt is Garden of Earthly Delights.
You got it?
I remember the name of the art.
You still need the museum.
Yes.
Is that an AC? Oh, it is an AC/DC shirt. Very cute.
I got it. The Prado. It's the Prado,
well
everybody. Oh, it was killing me.
You'll be able to sleep tonight now.
Yeah, now I can sleep tonight.
It was killing me waiting for you to come.
I was like, no, am I not knowing this? I've been there so many times. It's like one of my favorite museums in the world. If you ever get to come to Spain, you got to go to the Prado. It's absolutely fantastic.
Well done.
You go there and it's so funny though. You're like, I've done that puzzle. I've done that puzzle. I've done that puzzle.
All the
Literally.
art pieces.
Yes, all the art. There's so many classic art pieces. Oh, Tammy, nice work, Tammy. She's like,
so cute.
Gorgeous.
nice.
Well
I didn't catch whose that was.
And this
Is that Rika from Finland?
Yes, that's Rika
there,
from
Amelia
Finland.
finished. Nice work, Amelia. Ah, yeah.
Well done, Rika.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, the cameramen cannot keep up with the finishes.
That was Sammy Brownlow from the Wicked Quick team. Yeah, no, they can't keep up. It's just like, but look at all those empty tables. It's
At
not
49 minutes.
Yeah,
I know.
for 50 minutes and like, it looks like half the tables are empty already.
Oh,
Come on,
there's
Faith.
Yeah.
Faith from America. Am I on? Am I not?
Yeah. I know a lot of people are like, hey, what's going on? The results aren't posted. We aren't seeing times. Stay with us, folks. Be patient. I know they're working on it. We're just having such an overload of people wanting to check everything.
I know.
It's really overwhelming the site, and I know
Well done, Veronica.
Alfonso's been working on it and trying to, you know, keep up with it all, and it's really a challenge when you're trying to run this big event.
It says a lot though about all the people trying to get on the website to check the scores. We can't even do it from here.
No, it's bogging everything down.
Extra,
Even
we
for
have an
the
extra
folks
piece?
entering, it looked like it. I can give a quick recap though. A lot of people in the chat are like, who even won? Like, what's their time? So Mercedes from Hungary took the first place spot with the 34-minute time. None of these times I'm going to say are official. I should do that disclaimer because I'm just looking at what we're seeing here at the desk and trying to write it in quickly, but it may be a few seconds off from what the judges write down. Excuse me. So Mercedes was right around the 34-minute mark, followed by Marketa from Czech Republic. About 40 seconds later, I have down 34:42, and then just a few seconds after that, Alejandro in the number 3 spot with 34:58.
A surprise. And then Emma from Ireland,
done,
number
Fia.
4, a newcomer flying under the radar there.
Yep, and then Kelly Walter from number 5. Getting in the top 5 there with a time around 37:30. But I mean, we witnessed it. If you were here earlier, Alejandro being beat in a round at Worlds for the first time, and by 2 people, coming in 3rd, but with a smile on his face the entire time.
Yep.
And do you know what? He's the kind of character that will go up and congratulate those girls and will be so happy for them.
He will be so happy for them.
Oh, Nikki's finished. Amazing, Nikki.
Well done. I can't believe how many people have got missing pieces, like they're on the floor or they're in the bag.
Yes.
It does happen.
I
think it's nerves.
Nerves and adrenaline can make you do things
Because I would say,
you don't normally
like you
do.
said earlier, it's like rookie mistake, but then it's also none of these folks are rookies necessarily. Oh,
She was shaking so much.
she's shaking so much it just falls apart. You can see people in the audience are like laughing and like making that motion. That's hilarious.
She's shaking. Oh, and Reese
well done,
is
Reese.
finished. Well done, Reese.
Yeah. And the times will be faster than what we're seeing on screen with the backlog of the cameramen getting around.
Oh,
so
right.
they'll have people wait. So the times will be a little bit faster on their scorecards than you're seeing on the actual screen.
Yeah,
that's my puzzle partner there, Keely, on the right for Australia.
Oh, I feel like I recognize
We'll be
this
watching for you
puzzler.
two in your qualifying round next, aren't we?
Sorry?
We'll be watching you two a little bit later in action.
Yeah, right, Diarn?
Don't watch too closely. I'm looking forward to it, actually.
Absolutely.
I'm quite excited.
I'm
She's
hoping you get a
abandoning
slightly
me.
easier puzzle. You had a challenge.
I've had the 2 hardest puzzles in the competition so far.
It just says what a great puzzler you are.
Right?
Oh,
yeah. Is it pronounced Angel? I always am
think
like,
so.
do I
I
just
think
say
so.
Angel? I think so, right?
I think so.
He's a fabulous puzzler.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Angel.
Is it Anga?
I think it's Angel.
I think
Angel?
yeah, I mean Angelo. Angel.
Oh yeah, he's a fabulous puzzler.
Yeah.
I actually,
so cheery.
I was next to him in my individuals last year, and
Yeah.
he was so supportive to me.
Aw,
he
nice.
kept encouraging me while he was puzzling.
Aw.
Another,
can't find
3 pieces missing in a
Three?
row.
Oh, no, that could be
So
one
this
of those
is-
errors.
This is where we bring up that new rule,
Yeah,
where if
maybe.
there's more than 1 piece missing and they are corresponding pieces, you don't get your 10-second penalty.
Yeah, because it could be
Okay.
a manufacturing error. Yeah.
Because it's very unlikely that you will knock 3
Sarah,
pieces off
nice
your
to meet you,
table
Sarah.
Yeah,
and
they all
they
go
happen
next to
to
each
be
other.
side by
Right,
side.
right.
So she will not be penalised for those 3 pieces missing. Well done.
Aw.
That was Josephine from Denmark. Well done, Josephine.
This has got to be rough when it's kind of constant clapping and, so much sort of activity happening on the floor, and then you're still...
When you're a puzzler?
I mean, you're still under an hour, yeah, and you're really trying
on,
to
Janie.
get through and go as fast as you can, and
Do
there's
you know
just a lot happening
People who
in the
do
dome.
a puzzle race for the very first time, that is actually really overwhelming.
Yeah.
Because as you're puzzling and you hear the
she's
people
got an extra
finishing,
piece. Janie got an extra piece.
you really feel like the entire room has finished.
She's giving it to the guy next to her.
Oh, so somebody is talking in the chat about, are there kids in this round? So there is a rule in individuals. You have to be at least 14 to participate. But in the pairs and teams, you can have kids younger than 14. So because they're competing with other people and potentially,
They've got a support
they got
network.
a support person, yes.
Yeah, the World Jigsaw Federation are very conscious of unnecessary pressure being put on juniors.
Yeah.
And I think that's the reason behind that.
It's and I agree with that.
Yeah.
I mean, you're seeing adults racing at Worlds. There's tears, there's stress, there's anxiety, and there is a lot of pressure. So we're just a bit protective of the younger ones.
It is a lot of emotions. It really is. And as a competitor, we know how stressful it can be. And
yeah, no, I think it's a good move. I mean, developmentally, it's not. Depending on the kid, obviously, it can change, but I think it's just smart to kind of, protect them a little bit from those kinds of pressures.
Yeah. That school program I was talking about before, the Inter-School Puzzle Club, those races are teams of 4. So it's not the children puzzling alone or even in pairs. When it comes to the actual competitions, they puzzle in teams of 4. Oh, I think there's a piece missing. Oh, no, it's
she's
on
got
top
one
of
on
a puzzle.
Oh, she got an extra one?
Down there,
the whole-
right there.
Well done. Woo. And she's got earplugs in instead of headphones, so she's blocking out her noise. It is quite distracting when you've got all the buzz happening around you.
Gasping.
Go Keely.
That's what's so funny.
56 minutes. Well done, Keely.
Last night I was talking to some of the U.S. puzzlers, and it's so funny because when you're competing and that stuff happens, you're like, what is going on?
Yeah.
And so I was telling them, like, what happened, and they were just like, what? Because they were like, we heard a big gasp and we didn't know. And yeah, it's
you
funny.
don't want to look up. You
right?
don't want to take time away from your puzzle.
Yeah.
Well done.
I remember when Diarne and I were on a team of 4 once, and we were competing, and a table behind us collapsed. Do you remember? And their puzzle slid off the table. Here.
Was at the second World Championships. The table behind us, the legs collapsed on one side, and the table slid.
And their puzzle slid.
Some of it came off, but they grabbed the table quick enough that they saved most of the puzzle, but they did have to pick it up, and we're all thinking,
but we couldn't look because we were too busy puzzling. We didn't really know what was going on.
I thought, what do you do? And we realized there's nothing you can do. You just pick them up and keep going.
And from then on, we were really paranoid about putting pressure on the table. We're like, don't lean on the table.
No one touch the table. No one lean on the table. I remember that. That was like the controversy of that event, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I've been to contests in America where people are sitting on the table because there's at the St. Paul Winter Carnival, in one of the venues that they used to use for the contest, the tables varied in size.
Yeah.
And you would either get like a 5-foot round or you would get like an 8-foot round. And so it was such a big round table. If you had 4 people, you were all crowded together to try to work on it towards the end. And literally, people would just climb up onto the table and sit in the middle of the table and work the puzzle.
You've got to do what you've got to do, Val.
right?
And they don't call it a sport.
Famously,
It's
Tammy
climbing.
McLeod is one of those. She's in videos where she was on the table, like puzzling, because they had this huge table. And
She's
it was
itty
just
bitty though.
Yeah, she is.
You know what's crazy is we are just short of the 1 hour mark, and the floor is nearly empty of puzzlers.
I'm like, what are we going to do here? We keep having these live streams. They're scheduled to go an hour and a half, and then we're going to be done.
You might get to save your voice for an extra half hour.
Maybe.
These are outstanding results.
Mind blowing.
Oh, the pickup challenge. And even when you're seeing someone finish, but even in the background, everyone looks like they're almost finished.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Thank goodness those ferns have that strong line through the middle. That's Grace Tham from Australia. She's representing Malaysia. She lives in Australia individually. She's representing Malaysia. Well done, Grace.
I do love seeing all the countries represented here.
Isn't it amazing?
Yeah.
And the different outfits and the way people incorporate their national colours.
Mm-hmm.
Well done.
No, I wonder how many we've got still going. We're at the hour mark and people done.
Congratulations. So the people sitting on the edges, you will notice, are very, very close to the spectators, like extremely uncomfortably close, I'd say. Another one finishing with the stripy flowers, which is unusual.
Oh, go on, Kasia.
I can't wait. Kasia's face after finishing a race is always a delight. Is that Call Me?
Yes.
I don't even know what to say. I'm actually looking forward to doing this puzzle.
Yeah.
I think it's beautiful. Well done, Fernando, and we love your shirt.
That is a great shirt. Wow.
He's got to be happy with that time. So we're getting down to the last couple of rows in the room now.
Oh, Kasia's finished. Well done, Kasia. Yay, there she is. There's that smile. Oh, she's so beautiful.
She beams.
And I love those shirts.
Yeah. Serbia, Eva from Serbia. Well done, Eva.
Sure, fine, yeah.
Oh, well done.
And his fan club behind him.
Yeah.
And that's Ramona from Switzerland.
I know, I heard people are like, you go, Gosha, and I was like, I am going.
Right.
Yeah, I had no idea how many people were there, but when there was a person standing.
I do love how everybody is so supportive from home. You know, everyone's got their friends and family watching, and we can see all of those comments coming in for your friends and family too. It's wonderful to see.
I love this person's happy smile. You must be talking about Kasha.
Yeah, there's Vicky saying well done to Kasha as well. Vicky, I got on the live stream. I know you were asking for it earlier.
We are honoured to have the president of the UK Jigsaw Puzzle Association here. So Annika is the founder of the UK Jigsaw Puzzle Association, and I would say all the UK puzzlers are very thankful to you. And if they don't already know about it, they will be thankful to you.
Oh yes, shameless plug for the UK National Comp.
Now I believe that is Kristen's mum.
Kristen's mum, yeah.
Is that Kristen's mum?
Yeah.
Well done.
Oh, well done.
What a pretty
She's
lady.
so fast. So fast.
Sorry, I took a slight little break there to confer with the crew and be like, what are we going to do if everybody's done at an hour and 15 or something? So we figured it out. But I'm loving having you here, Annika. I would love
get out
to
of
be
your
back.
way.
But I was just going to say we have a guest.
Some interviews.
Yes, so we're going to
Excellent.
bring someone over
Wonderful.
here. But thank you so much.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Thanks
It
for
has been
joining
a
us.
pleasure.
And thanks for sharing that exciting news
No
for UK
problem.
puzzlers.
Yes. Okay, somebody just said, where do we find out about that UK competition? Where do they find out?
So on the UK JPA Instagram and Facebook page, information is up there. Send us messages if you've got any questions.
We love you, Annika, in the chat.
Oh, hi, Reese.
Yes, thank you so much. Yeah.
Just to everybody back home, the community is growing. It is taking off. It is so exciting. I'm so excited for what's to come in the UK. So
We're
stay
looking
tuned.
forward to watching.
All right. Yes, thanks so much. Great. Yeah. Actually, when she's competing, maybe I should have you co-host. Yeah, that'd be great.
Hi.
Hi. Okay. Okay, everybody, we have a special guest. If you watched the last live stream, you're going to immediately know who this is.
I'm so excited right now.
Yes, so could you tell us your name? I know the first name.
I am Gosia Krzyżanowska.
Okay, I'm from Poland.
Yes, I'm
correct?
from Poland, yes.
And you are here because in that last contest, you were the last person puzzling. And tell us what happened.
So I love the puzzle, but there was an octopus in it, and that's the thing that kills me every single time. Like there's this circle puzzle, it has an octopus, it kills me every single time. And yeah, so I had a mess on my, but it was so fun. I was like putting pieces in. I was like working, and but I had a mess, so I couldn't. I heard you talking about that I had like sections of things done, not the whole sections, but part of the sections. Yeah, because I couldn't find more pieces for those sections.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and yeah, at the last at some time. The orange t-shirt was like standing next to me, the judge. So I was like, yeah, I think most people finished, but I had no idea of time, no idea who, like how many people there are.
Yeah.
But I had so much fun.
Well, we saw you. It looked like, you were just intent. And then all of a sudden, Charlie says 5 minutes remaining, and you did the thumbs up.
You were like, I got this.
Yeah, actually, I knew I got it when he said 15 minutes remaining. I was like,
oh yeah,
I got it. Yeah, but then the 5 minutes was like, I definitely got it, and I have some friends I met here that started like cheering for me. And then the whole crowd got crazy. I was like, yeah, I think I'm the last one here. I didn't even look around. I was like, I think I'm the last one here. And also, the organizers that were standing next to me, what's his name?
Oh,
yeah,
I don't know. I'm trying to think.
Fernando.
Yeah,
Fernando. Yeah, I was like, yeah, he was like, calm, be calm. And I am calm. I'm having fun. And like, I'm having fun.
You were enjoying it. You were encouraging the crowd, chanting for you.
Yes. Like, listen, this is the best thing that could have happened to me, because when I was finishing the first puzzle, the Paris puzzle, I was not on live stream at all. So my mother only saw me like standing from above, and there was nobody next to me when I finished. So like they came 15 seconds after I finished. So there was like no video, right? And then the same went with Paris. So like I have 10 minutes that I can show to my family, and it's like, this is me. And then at the end, I was trying to pick up the puzzle for a photo, and it slipped, like it turned, and the pieces fell on the floor. So I was like, well,
great. You just crunched it together. Well, it's done.
So you got your airtime for your family.
Yes, exactly. I think I'm going to try to be last every single time.
Well, you gave us the most exciting moment of the entire event so far.
It was a highlight.
It was a highlight, yeah.
Because you were so happy, and that's the thing. We're trying to encourage people at home that you don't have to be the fastest to come to this event and have an amazing time.
I think it's a completely different approach. So I heard Alejandro say that he practices at home, and he doesn't do puzzles here between competition. Listen, the only reason I'm here is to do as many puzzles as I can without feeling guilty that I'm supposed to be doing something else. So like, I finish one, I open the other, I finish one. We go from restaurant to restaurant, we buy tea, coffee, and just pull out a puzzle.
Everybody in this room can justify you doing puzzles instead of other things. You're in the right place for affirmation of that.
The puzzle acceptance is here, folks.
I'm so glad I got this one, that one, not this one. I hate the colors. I hate flowers. I don't like flowery patterns. I was so lucky I got the other one.
Tell us how you really feel, Gosha.
No, I'm not stingy with words, and I'm always honest.
I love it. This is fantastic. Well, so what's that like to have? I mean, we were sort of wondering if it's a little like, oh no, everybody's watching, but it sounds like you loved it.
I like being in the center of attention, so I love it. Also, I heard that people have like videos of the last few minutes, and I was wondering how to get those videos from people.
Well, you heard it here, folks. You need to find Gosha here and do some like phone, just swapping so you can get her those videos. I'm sure you would love to post them on social and get them out there.
Actually, I met Sarah from Sarah Does Puzzle.
Sarah Schuler
Sarah,
from the US?
Yes. And I exchanged Instagram with her, so I'm on her Instagram if you want to find me, if you want to send it through the Instagram or something like that.
At Sarah Does Puzzle.
It's like
post them on the World Federation Facebook page as well.
Okay,
everybody was. I loved it because it was kind of intense because you had maybe like 10 pieces left and people started clapping. In unison, and I was like, I would be like doing the thing where I'm putting them all in wrong at that point.
No, not me.
Well done, Moana from Germany.
I love everything about it.
Really?
Yes.
Is it your first time here?
Yes. This is my first time in a competition, and last year I binge watched the whole thing, so I know your voice perfectly.
Sorry.
From the beginning to the end. With the prizes, and I was like to everybody, like, don't call me, don't text me, I'm on the competition at my home. So I put I did puzzles and watched the competition last year, and this year I didn't know if I was going to come, but my mother, I told my family about it, and my mother was like, you're going. I was like,
do you know what? We could have a repeat. of your
really?
race.
Are we down there?
I
I was
think
just
we-
going to say, I'm so focused on Gosha, I'm not paying attention.
From where
How
I'm
many are
sitting,
left?
I can only see 2 puzzlers left,
Oh,
and we're
my
at
goodness.
1 hour and 11 minutes.
Oh, and they're close. Yes, so this is from
we've got-
Argentina.
and Sarah from Portugal.
Okay, and they're next to each other.
Yeah.
Oh
That's
no,
a
then there'll
race.
be 3. There'll be 3.
Okay.
Okay.
So I got to look up the name here. Who's 175? So
So that's
Island.
Aylin from
Island.
Argentina.
Oh, and there's
and Ingrid from Romania.
That's so great that they're at the same table.
Yeah, and Portugal, Sarah.
Yes, in Portugal, Sarah. Okay.
but
Wait.
yeah, 2 pieces.
She only has 2 left.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
fantastic.
Sarah from
I
Portugal
remember her
is done.
from yesterday because she was wearing a beautiful shirt, and I said that shirt should be a puzzle. She had this gorgeous shirt on.
So
Yeah, I had like t-shirts and shorts I taken, but I also bought 2 new dresses and
I was gonna say you look very nice.
yeah,
You're wearing a nice
and
dress.
I in Poland I will not be able to wear them this season, so I was like, okay, I have to wear them.
Yeah.
So
You're in
yeah,
Spain.
so
It's beautiful
yep.
weather here.
And
Yep.
also easier to find because first I had the blue T-shirt. So my mother says everybody has blue T-shirt. I was like, okay, let me get my long skirt. And
Your mom
yes,
is like your stage manager.
yes. So now I'm
She's
easier
like,
to see.
Gosha, you got to make it so we can see you on there.
Yeah.
I love that now it's, you had your moment. Everybody got to see you for a long
was so
time.
fun. That was
That's
so
just
fun.
so cool.
The last 2 puzzlers are side by side
Yes,
on the
right?
same table, and they
Yeah.
look like they're both going to finish.
Are they going
Like
to finish
that-
close to each other?
Yes, they are
That's
really close to each
incredible.
other.
It's
Yeah.
probably almost like a competition between the two of them at this point.
We have a brand new
Now-
race right in
Yes.
front of
This
us.
part
Everybody-
is the one that I like.
I love when we get these close-ups. It's so satisfying to watch those pieces go in.
So Aylin and Ingrid.
Oh gosh. Okay, so you had the fern parts left kind of at the end as well, didn't you? Or what was the last part that you were working on? I can't even
The
remember. It's a
octopus.
blur.
The
Oh, that's right, the octopus.
The thing that
Yes.
kills me, and the thing, the underwater tree kind of thing.
Yeah.
But
That's because it was the
in
last
this one,
puzzle. Yeah. It's under the table, but yeah, this one.
In this one, that would be actually my favorite part
The
because
fern, really?
yeah, because I have this style of puzzling lines that I put them like I don't shape sort them, I line sort them.
Yeah, so you like that
So
center line.
yeah.
Oh, that's
Ingrid-
interesting.
Ingrid is slightly ahead of
I think
Aylin.
so. But
And
this is
Aylin-
fascinating.
All the shots are that we don't see how many pieces each of them have. Oh,
I love this. So people are watching their little race going on here.
And Aylin still has the pink flowers to go.
I think we're going to have another situation where the whole crowd is going to get really into this when we get down there.
Yeah.
You're going to have puzzle peeps going through the same experience. You're going to have to go say hello. I just feel so happy for everybody who makes it into this round. It is no easy thing to make it into the semifinal.
Yeah, like yesterday I had the lupines, the
Oh,
death
you
by
did?
lupines
Yikes.
puzzle.
Is that the
It's
nickname for it? The death by
like
lupines?
I cursed like 10
Well
times.
done,
and
Ingrid.
oh yes,
Well done, Ingrid.
Yeah.
Yep, and now we get to watch.
Yes,
Well
so
done,
go.
Yeah. Oh, she's gonna finish. She's got 15 minutes
You know,
left.
I
Plenty of time.
yeah, she has plenty of time.
Yeah.
So even better than me. I cannot use those stands. They always fell down for me.
Well, see, she's done it. She's put
With
the
a
water
water
bottle
bottle.
behind there, so that's a good
Okay,
idea. 'Cause,
okay,
yeah, I
okay.
know what you mean. A lot
Mine
of people 'cause of
opens
the-
and
yeah.
like slides. It just I wasted like I put it up 3 times. When I was doing the Paris
Really?
puzzle, I didn't even put it in a stand because I didn't want to waste time because
Yeah.
I know it by heart.
I just had a thought.
Yeah.
If everyone finished the last round in the semi-finals and everyone's going to finish in this round, does that mean next year they're going to reduce the time?
I mean, maybe they could
Reduce
probably
it.
go to an hour and
Yeah,
15 because that was almost
Yeah.
everybody.
They probably will have to reduce the time because the contest is getting so popular that they have like more and more groups.
But if everyone
So-
can finish in an hour and a half, they'll
So
have
this
to
is
reduce
a place
the
they
time.
can shave off like half an hour or like even an hour.
Yeah.
Because everybody doesn't have to finish.
No, we were talking about how insane it was that at the 50-minute mark, half the room was empty. It felt like it was really insanely
But they
fast
are
time.
also good speed puzzling images.
Yeah.
So another year
That's
they could
true.
reduce it,
That's
and then
true.
we'll need longer.
We could get Death by Lupines next year, and then you want the hour and a half, right?
Yeah.
So these puzzles are perfect for speed puzzling.
That was. I will have nightmares about that one. It's like I opened it. I was like.
She's bleeping herself.
We're reading Gosha's lips there.
Yeah.
And since I've been talking so much in English, I actually cursed in English because I'm not in Polish.
But there's people watching from all over the world.
There it goes. Everybody's cheering her on.
Oh, we got
it.
Yeah.
I love this. That's support from all over the world.
Yes.
Nice.
Now, sister.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
And it's great. I mean, that's 117. Again, you
Look at that
the puzzle in like 125-ish. I mean, that's a really
126 and a couple of seconds.
right?
Yes.
That's a really good time.
Yes.
So it's like we get spoiled in
now,
a way by
see,
seeing all
I'm more famous because I spent like 6 or 7 minutes alone. So people had time to get excited about me finishing. And she was like only a minute after.
She was pretty close behind Ingrid.
I would stretch it out. I was like, shape sorting.
You'd milk it. Milk it.
You got 5 pieces left. You're like shape sorting.
Yeah.
Can you imagine shape sorting 5 pieces?
Yes.
Well, this was fantastic. Thanks for joining
Thank
us,
you.
Gosha.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Love that you were here with us. What a round, everybody. I mean, we saw Mercedes and Marquetta come ahead of Alejandro, which, you know, that's a first. 34-minute mark for Mercedes to finish an unpublished puzzle, first time completion. What a day already.
What a day.
I mean, this is incredible. And so now we are going to spend the next 2 rounds doing semifinals for pairs A and B next, coming up at 2 p.m. So we have a little bit of a break. We can maybe actually eat before we are back. And then it's going to be the semifinal pairs C and D round after that. And then tonight we get our first teams round, and I'm so excited for teams. Are you in the teams
Yes,
group A?
I am, and it's going to be interesting because I don't even know what Helen looks like, and I met Meredith when she gave me my T-shirt, and we never puzzled together.
All new team. Well,
no idea what's going to happen. Hopefully it's going to be fun. The only thing I know, like I watch Karen and she analyzes the video, so I know how to choose the puzzle.
All right,
so
you're gonna do it.
Yeah.
We're gonna be watching you.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm calling in sick for my next session. I have a note.
competing.
I have a note from my mother.
She's going to be competing, but we'll be watching you with all the love and best wishes.
Thank you.
Thanks so much to everybody for joining us, and happy puzzling, and we'll see you again soon.
See you soon.
Yeah.
See you
Say
soon.
goodbye.
Veronica Lennart is here. It was on table 166. You left an item of clothing under your desk. Veronica Lennart, you from Ukraine.
En Caja Rural no te obligaremos a guardar cola en el exterior para hacer gestiones.
We'll be happy again.
Porque te atendemos cada vez con más oficinas y más personas, con cercanía, eficacia, profesionalidad y compromiso con nuestra tierra. Caja Rural de Zamora. Gente como tú.